Zero counted to 10 to see how long it would take to start. See where the
Oh.
numbers would start popping up. But that happened on the one where it didn't work.
Oh, of course. I was like all curious too. I was like, oh, and what was the like verdict? It's like, of course, it was the one where Restream betrayed you.
Oh, look, Happy's already here.
Hello, Happy.
Saying hello before the stream started because I didn't get it in the restream chat.
Powerful.
Refresh. Nice, we're live. It's always amazing how the streams while they're live appear in my video list where they were scheduled.
Ah.
Yeah, so the Crystal stream currently says that the Emerald, Metroid, and Hero streams from earlier this week all came later than it. Yeah, once they become old videos of the stream, they pop into the right position, but it's funny that they're out of order like that.
Yeah. Also, hello, Javier.
Hello. So many people popping in before I even hit send on any of my notifications. Oh wow.
Because you're powerful.
I'm just like 16 characters short of the character limit on Twitter.
Oh. I gotta change your thread title to live now.
I'm alive now. Posted. Posted. Perfect. Can't believe Zero's up in here disrespecting me.
Is she already phrasing things?
Oh, so the super old font from the original.
Oh, the Pog one.
There's so much disappointment right now.
Oh, Jack is here. Hello, Jack.
Oh, Jack.
I didn't even have to poke Jack.
Neither did I.
Powerful. See, that is growth.
That's what real growth looks like. Also, Argamine is here. Hello. Oh, I just got a call from youngster Joey.
Don't let him near your Miltank.
See, unfortunately for me, I don't have a mill tank. I could have, but I don't.
You could have.
You know, yeah, so it's safe to just dump you in the box, never to be seen again. Who needs a shiny Pokemon when you have Suicune? Especially when Suicune's name is Sweetie Belle.
Right?
What am I doing?
I saw it today. Hey, Tails, you better not milk the step-by-step jokes today. Come on, Javier, it was just one. Don't have a cow.
What am I doing with my life right now?
Streaming with your very good friend Tails.
You raise a fair point.
Because that's my job. Let's see. Because that's my job. Javier, we'll see. I consider that a challenge.
It was a challenge accepted.
Right? That feel when you made such a great meal, you get more and are going to eat way over your calories today. If you made that great of a meal, valid. Jack says, I mean, would Tails ever steer you wrong? Hey, Jack also said challenge accepted. Apparently me and Jack are challenging you, Javier.
Everyone is challenging me, Javier. Except for me. Alright. I should teach Suicune surf.
I feel like Lyra's gonna do an accidental challenge where she makes one of those puns and then just like, oh no, I guess now I'm also in the ring.
Interesting. Probably shouldn't have.
What was Suicune's moveset anyway?
Leer, Bubble Beam, Rain Dance, and Gust.
Huh.
I'll get rid of Leer. I'll never use that, and I want to check how strong Bubble Beam is before I just decide to get rid of it.
Fair.
Oh, right, I can't. Wait, no, Leer moves. There's two. There.
I feel like Surf will be better than Bubble Beam. Even with Bubble Beam, if I remember, it can lower speed.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure before I just started deleting moves.
That's fair. By the way, before you end these streams, you need to withdraw the Graveler.
Oh no.
I have to see. Like, when we end, I have to see what the end result of that is. See. Jack says it's so good. Only thing that would make it better is to share with you guys. Made rice with vegan chicken, peppers, spices, and an egg. Sounds delicious. Artemio agrees.
We got a Max Revive.
Javier says if that's how it is, bring it on. Javier has accepted the challenge. Just evolved a Milotic. Nice. Milotic are good babies. So, Lyra,
What's up?
what are you doing since you're definitely not grinding right now?
Oh, you know, just appreciating all my good friends. Like everyone in chat.
Like me, your good friend Tails, who would never bring attention to the fact that you're definitely grinding right now.
Oh, I absolutely would never bring attention to that because I'm not doing it.
Of course.
That would be
Can't
silly.
draw.
That would imply that I once again forgot or failed to find time to grind over the week, which would be silly talk.
That would be ridiculous.
Sounds like I'm
It's
pulling
not-
out something like 5 comics that might keep me from doing other things.
Exactly. I was gonna say it's not like you've got like 5 comics you need to worry about, or anything like that.
Or work. I don't think eating.
Oh, don't forget about that Let's Play series that you definitely don't have that you need to find time for.
Silly talk.
What we're saying is Lyra is insanely busy, probably. But she always still makes sure to find time to grind. She would never do that right before stream.
Ever. Talented like that. I literally create time.
I mean, how else do you keep up with that many comics other than creating time?
That was back on the help.
Fair. That. Let's see. It's so good, says Jack. I also have matcha mochi ice cream. Now that you especially have to share, Jack. Can my low chicks evolve? No, but I assume they meant feedback. Artemis, she's like a hoarder, but for art.
Hey.
More for creating it. But yeah, that is the correct vibe, isn't it?
You're getting called out right now.
You're being called out right now, so you probably should feel that way. I mean, just listen to that cat. I have no idea if they can hear it, but I can sure hear a cat calling you out right now.
They probably
It's so funny if they can't, because it's just a constant stream of cats screaming. Just completely unending.
Cat?
It's just meow, 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 meow.
Oh. She heard me about to say it stopped, then she started again.
So, if Kitty theoretically isn't calling you out, what might Kitty be screaming for?
Because she murdered her teddy bear again and wants this to raise her.
I see. I hear the cat sassing and calling Lyra out as well. Okay, they can hear the cat.
Hey. Hello, cat.
Which good, she's very cute and deserves to be heard.
She dropped her bear, so she's no longer asking for attention.
I see.
Now she's cleaning herself. So how is everyone else doing this fine afternoon?
Better than the cat, I would think.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I would hope at least.
Oh no, cats are cats.
That's true. I need to tell you, Lyra, I will hopefully be doing great here soon because I'm consuming my regular Starbucks drinks, but with 2 extra shots in it of espresso.
Soon you'll be extra awake.
I'll be advanced awake. Like Fry from Futurama when he drank the 100th coffee and he just ascended to speed godhood. Level 10 awake, exactly.
Sounds weak. Try for level 12 awake.
I'll get there. If there's a level of awake to reach, I will reach it. Let's see. Javier says 99 woke. I mean awake. Both.
Okay, no more stoves.
Exactly. Let's see. Lyra, I know I had a question for you. Where did I put it?
Oh no, it's a question that you need to put somewhere. Important and scary.
I put it somewhere and now I don't know where it went. Can't believe I lost the question and Lyra's not even going to help me find it.
What?
I said, I can't believe I lost a question and you're not even going to help me find it.
Where am I supposed to look for it? What? What's going on? I'm confused.
Under the couch cushions, probably.
It's probably lost forever then.
Okay, that's fair.
Did I ever tell you about the time we lost my sister's DS and the couch cushions for like a year or two?
Holy shit!
Like,
no.
Yeah, they're like little recliner couches. So like in between, there's like a pocket. So basically, with the way they are, like if they fall in between it, they actually fall. If they fall in between the couch cushions, they actually would fall underneath the couch.
Mm-hmm.
So we basically lost it until we like moved the couch.
Oh my god. And then she was able to reunite.
Actually, she was not because we bought it was so long we bought her a new one.
Oh my god. It's my crystal version story, but worse. Because it was the whole DS.
Yeah, we bought both the DS and the game inside, so we just had two of each.
Oh my gosh.
The game inside was Zelda Phantom Hourglass, by the way.
Powerful.
That's Ooh. I shouldn't even get this one because I just noticed. I just remembered you have extreme speed, so it's better than Slam.
It's extreme speed's base power?
I think it's like 80.
Dang.
It's like quick attack, but it
yeah, base power 80. That's terrifying.
It has like double the strength, but also it even out quick attacks quick attack. So like even if you're slower and they use quick attack and use extreme speed, you will still go first.
Fear.
Yeah.
Also, it is so funny to see pictures of like Pokemon that can learn it in Gen 2, and there's this big threatening Arcanine picture, and then there's a picture of a noodle. Because strategic there, so it's like big scary dog, this tiny little noodle.
The noodle's important.
It's fair. It is an important noodle. Huh.
See, normally we would have started, but also I'm not sure I quite want to start yet. Because I feel like
And why?
I feel like we're gonna hit the point where all joking aside, I feel like we're actually gonna hit the point where I'm gonna need to grind a bit before the Elite Four. And I'd probably just want to put it on the screen and be like in chat mode while I do that.
Fair.
Then again, I could like grind in like the Victory Road, which probably is a better place to grind.
In my experience, depends on the mon.
Oh.
To me, if you can one-shot it in Victory Road, it's worth it. If not, I always hate the stress of like this Victory Road because you got gravelers that can explode. So, you can't one-shot that, then beer.
I'm gonna
Happy says stream the grinding.
The problem with that is, long story short, it will probably bleed into next stream if I stream it, whereas if I don't, it will be possible today.
Happy says best noodle. I'm willing to say Dratini is best noodle.
I'll go ahead and start. Oop.
So, may I just say, in reference to this though, grinding is one of the number one reasons I find it hard to actually play Pokemon on stream, especially since. Oh, I wonder why you chose to start now, Lyra. Right after saying, I don't know if I want to start now. I can't imagine what pushed it to make you want to consider it.
It's a mystery. I actually pressed B. Oops. Here, we'll check one thing real quick. Because I bet that's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dragonair doesn't learn anything at 30 whatsoever, so we didn't miss anything, so... Mild oops.
Dragon...
Huh?
Oh, sorry, where apparently I started who is the best noodle discourse in your chat, and I apologize.
Wait, who's the best noodle?
Dratini, if you ask me. It's good, it's kind of fat, it's baby. It's just a little child. But everyone apparently thinks Dragonair is the best noodle.
See that tree up there?
Yes.
Apparently it gives... Excuse me while I scroll down a few weeks. Mystery berries, which are apparently PP restoring items.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Which exists in this game. PP restoring berries.
Oh,
Let's
I
see.
have not fought you yet. Alright, I'll show you the power of mountain Pokemon.
Alright, sure. Let's see. Grinding can be just the worst.
Uh-oh.
Says Javier. Let's see. Jack, for me, depends on the game. Some games I like grinding, then there's ones I hate grinding. Also, it's Arbok. I don't make the rules. Arbok is the best noodle. Jack, I like that the best noodle discourse was like going down, and then Jack comes in with like a flamethrower to reignite it. Like the fire had died down, there was a lack of fodder there for it to burn, and Jack's like, what if I run in with a flamethrower and reignite this? Actually, now that you mention that, I feel like Nyx might say that Viper is best noodle.
Everything is best noodle. And you know what, now that you mention it, Superior is best noodle.
Oh, and now Lyra's entered the ring. Artemis says Sandaconda is a great noodle with the pool floaty around its neck. That's a good point.
Oh.
These are all good arguments. Happy says, I'll fight for Dragonair. Jack, it's what I do. I'm glad that this is just a part of your daily stuff is gotta find some discourse to take a flamethrower and torch.
Is it discourse or specifically noodle discourse?
Noodle. I like the idea of Jack sweeps the whole internet for noodle-related discourse. Whether that's Pokemon noodles or if we're fighting about like just what's the best pasta noodle.
It doesn't matter as long as he's causing noodle discourse, he's there.
Look for me. Wherever there's noodle discourse, I'll be there. There's just too many good pastas.
Yeah, I just
Jack
like to note that this guy on the route after the 8th gym just has 5 level 13 Geodudes.
What mountain Pokemon power is he trying to show you exactly?
I found some rocks on the ground. Fight them. Meanwhile, I'm using my level 41 Suicune.
Bullying. I really like the idea that you're like riding on Suicune's back or something and this dude challenges you and you just look, you and Suicune look at each other and shrug and you're like, okay.
And then Suicune Aurora beams all 5 of them at once.
You don't even get off, Suicune. You're just still sitting there when it's over. They have to like reach up to hand you the cash at the end of the battle. And you're walking away with Suicune and you're like, I'm not crazy. That was awkward, right? And Suicune just nods.
I just want you all to know that I have a pupper.
Yeah. And Artem, you just realized that Sweetie Belle is Suicune's name.
It's a very good name.
This is a very good name. Because, you know, Suicune, Sweetie, and then you call it with the bell.
Yeah. Okay, so how should we mess with stuff?
How so do you want to mess with stuff?
HMs.
Well, you've got Suicune with Surf.
Yeah.
Can anyone else learn Waterfall, or is that also just going to be a Suicune move?
That's a good question. See, my main question is there anything else we're gonna want Suicune to know?
That's a great question. Let me...
We probably don't care about Gust.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you checked it earlier, but Bubble Beam's base attack is 65.
Yeah, Surf's just 95, so I got rid of Bubble Beam for Aurora Beam. Got the far cooler beam on our side.
So what else that our good Sweetie Belle will be able to learn is Mist, Mirror Coat, and Hydro Pump. So Hydro Pump, maybe, I don't know what that base 80 accuracy, but overall, not much that you'd have to worry about anytime soon.
Wait a minute. Does it still have 120 power?
Yes, and 80 accuracy.
They really thought that chance of defense throwing was really good on Iron Tail.
Yeah,
Because it's 20 less power, but also 10 less accuracy.
Yeah, it's weird.
So they just were really confident that that defense throwing was just so good and merited nerfing the accuracy this much.
Mm-hmm. It is odd.
Like it's so nerfed that I'm just like, that almost feels like it should have been a guaranteed accuracy defense drop.
Yeah. Yeah, for how much the nerf is, you would think. Not that it stopped Jasmine from being able to hit you like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yeah, but see, the difference is that's the AI. We would miss 3 or 4 times in a row. The water is calm. Want to surf? Sweet, I'll use surf. About 27.
I don't know why, but this was the most mind-blowing thing to me as a kid. Like, we even had this in the first gen with Pallet Town where it turns out that you could surf downward. But for some reason, as a kid, like, this one was like, what? You do this and you're technically in the Kanto region? What? So also, I guess I was just hyped as a kid to find out that the original Pokemon region had a name.
Yeah. See, what made it like not super hype for me is, this is the furthest I ever played as a kid. So I didn't get
Fair.
to, but no, you don't understand. So I didn't get to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know it was going back. I saw Kanto and I was like, is this a third region?
A whole new place to go? The game, sure, why not? As long as you got Waterfall.
And then I didn't.
I still feel bad because young you, who was smart enough to figure out all the other puzzles, definitely could have gotten Waterfall and just missed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely the major issue game design wise is that you don't need it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're just so far away from where you get it
Ice Path.
by the time you need it that it's like, it's not at all intuitive that, hey, maybe what you missed was an ice path. Like, what I missed could have been anywhere in the whole region, and I had no way of knowing where, because this was like 2000. Internet hoops.
Internet what now?
As it floats along on the waves, it uses its toxic healers to stab anything it touches. That sounds friendly. Hold on. Alright, I call naming this one.
Oh, it has its own sprite.
Oh, it does.
I never noticed.
Alright, I have better name than any of you could ever come up with. So that's what it is.
Okay.
So take that.
Sugar reference.
Sugar reference, but also a pun. Oh.
Also, Artemue just straight up never got past Ice Path as a kid.
See, that's valid too. Some of those puzzles, like as you said, like it's part of what makes them hard is like you can't see the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then for some of the more difficult ones, like you were like you missed not seeing half the puzzle because they're off screen. Like there's the one that first you have to push all the strength rocks down and then do an ice puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is it a two-parter, but for that one, you can't see most of the puzzle. Like there are times where you're on your little rocks, your little patch of land trying to figure out where to run, where you just can't see any of the little rocks you're supposed to bounce off.
Mm-hmm.
And at most you can see one at a time.
Yeah, you just kind of gotta pray.
Yeah, think of God and pray. Hey, do you know what you just did? You've taken your first step into Kanto. Check your Pokegear map and see.
If we have to pick a god to pray, can I pick Shaman? Does that count?
I feel like this is a reference to something.
Maybe. It could be a reference to two things now.
Toho Falls. Yeah, and I totally didn't have the Kanto map memorized. Because I also never beat Kanto as a kid. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but Nostalgia Lock was actually the first time... Not the first time I beat Kanto in general, because I did beat Fire Red when it came out, but it was the first time I beat a Generation 1 game ever.
Powerful.
Yeah. Well, it's time for Waterfall. This is it. This is the farthest in the game I've ever been.
Yeah.
Excluding Hard Gold and Soul Silver.
Javier said I never reached the league as a kid.
Same.
Oh. Get your lunch. Let's see. Neat.
Hey,
a full 10. Let's see, defense OP. Obviously, a defense drop instantly wins you the game, says Happy. Of course. That's the only way that makes sense, as it is.
Oh yeah, also, another thing that makes it hard is it's like we know waterfalls and HM that exists, but if you don't, it's not an HM in the last game. This doesn't just because there's a waterfall here doesn't necessarily mean this is the path we need to take.
Yeah.
This could be a way back down. So even further, I was like, I'm not even sure this is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, like later on in the games, if you come across a TM, something that you don't have it for, they mention like a Pokemon might be able to like X. So that's how you kind of know, okay, this is like an HM I'm gonna have to look out for later. This was just like, wow, a huge waterfall. And you're like, cool. And that's it.
You also have to avoid. Interesting. Freya can learn waterfall.
Oh, some water coverage?
How strong is waterfall?
Oh. It would help if I didn't throw my mic. It was like base 80 power, I believe.
80 power? That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Let's see. Even in Soul Silver, I forgot waterfall is a thing, and I get stuck there.
Oh yeah. Which move should I get rid of? Perhaps Slam, which is completely useless because I believe it's the same power as Extreme Speed. Except it misses. Would you like an 80 power move that misses? Or an 80 power move with 100 accuracy and
that outs a priority over everything.
A speed priority of 2.
That's a tough one, Lyra.
Oh.
Did you click speed up on that?
I didn't. That was the animation.
Alright. Okay.
Gust can't be too strong, right?
Base 40 power, I believe.
Gust is a flying is physical, right?
Yes, because it's not EV or Dragon type. Tails, is that the only way you remember the split? Yes.
I mean, that's the exact same way I remember it split, so...
Oh god.
Like that's literally what I would tell anybody who doesn't remember what it is. That's like, if it's an Eevee, it's special, or a Dragon type, it's special.
Good.
Also, we got a Slowpoke, guys.
Nice.
It's always so absent-minded that it won't react even if its flavorful tail is bitten.
Who wrote the Pokédex that they understand about its flavorful tail? I just want to talk.
Alright, what should we name Slowpoke? Jazzington?
Sure.
Does anyone here remember that?
I sure don't.
That's a Nuzlocke Slowpoke / Slowbro.
Let's see. Now I have a way to remember the split. Zero probably wrote it. What's nice in Heart Gold Soul Silver's Waterfall became a real good move for physical water types like Gyarados and Poliwrath. That's true. Is the nice with that physical special split, Waterfall became not just useless version of Surf.
Yeah, yeah. In this game, it's just Surf works, but in the future, it's the good physical water move.
It's even stranger that we didn't get Waterfall earlier, than Surf, or together at least, because we get it so far after Surf, it is absolutely worthless even as an attack too.
Yeah.
Name them late fee.
Let's name it Pikachu.
Okay. Why does my brain want to go with like Lila?
Because it sounds like Lyra.
Why would I want to name a Slowpoke after you?
Because they're pink.
Okay, that's a good. You and Zero need to be matching pink Pokemon gym leaders. The ultimate power.
Pikachu.
Exactly. Pikachu just given a steady diet of the pink berries.
Can I have a steady diet of the pink berries?
I mean, sure.
See, that's how my breaks and Sona looks how it does. Pink berries.
That's valid. Slowpoke are also great. How dare you? If you say so, Jack. Me and my Slowpoke from a lock have some issues that we need to fight about. So.
I just thought I was just thinking you were like, why would I want to name Lyra after Slowpoke? She's the opposite of slow.
She's all energy all the time. No, me and Slowpoke want to have a fight. I'm doing like the like pointing at your eyes and pointing at Slowpoke's eyes thing right now.
So Tails' best friend is what we're naming it.
Go for it.
You're just saying that because it doesn't fit, aren't you?
Yes. Love the Slowpoke family. Was happy to see them get Galarian forms. Valid.
Jack, you like Slowpoke. What should we name him?
I had 2 really good Slowpoke, says Jack. Oh, wait. What's the name of the jerk guy rival in Galar?
Bede?
No, the one specifically for the islands. Has the top hat.
I don't remember because I played Sword, not Shield. Oh, Avery.
There we go. Name him Avery.
I'm gonna see what Jack suggests. If not, I'll go with that. Zero had a Slowpoke. She also had a Slowpoke for about 5 minutes.
Jack also said Avery. Oh my god, that's right. She did have Prince for like 5 seconds, didn't she? I forgot about Prince. No.
Isn't that about how long she had Nido too?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a little like different just because Prince, like, she even made part of the stream assets like Prince with the like a little Slowpoke with the little crown, because it was such a part of the advertising for the expansion. So it was all built up, and then she had him in the party for a while, and then like he finally, we did all that work to evolve him and he freaking died. Where it's like she at least didn't build up Nido as much.
I forgot about that. You have to go and switch the box when it fills up if you want to catch more Pokemon.
Yeah. Don't you love the good old game design?
I never had. I've caught like 6. Like I caught my team of 6 and never caught any more Pokemon back when Gen 1 and 2 were new. So I just never filled a box before. This is literally the first time I filled a box in Generation 1 or 2 game.
That's right. You mentioned that like Nuzlocke, you tend to catch more Pokemon than normal.
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole seeking.
Artemis says this is why I don't go back pre-Gen 3. That's fair. Like, I love Gold, Silver, Crystal, but I also just haven't played any of them in years for small things like this.
Ouch.
A whole 8 hit points. How dare.
I like how all of Seeking's moves above stabbing you.
Look, sometimes you just gotta stab people, and for Seeking, sometimes is all of the time.
Hello, ma'am. Where are you off to with Pokemon? Pokemon maybe? Are you Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? Let me see. Can I trust you? If it doesn't come to trust you some more, it could be tough going. Oh, because Suicune's in the front, that's like the newest Pokemon.
Yeah. I like the idea that most of your Pokemon are like nodding, like, yeah, of course we are, and then Suicune just kind of like does like lift his paw and does the so-so motion. Like, are your Pokemon loyal to you? And Suicune, take them or leave them.
Ah, your Pokemon trust you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer. Here, give me your journey.
TM37, is this gonna be the return?
Oh, Sandstorm. That makes total sense for this.
Sure. Sure.
For advanced trainers only.
So I want to know, Artemu notes where it's like, this is why I don't go back pre-Gen 3. I generally don't do pre-Gen 4 for similar reasons, but also physical special spit, because I can't remember it half the time.
The only reason
half of this... Go ahead.
The only reason I so rarely play pre-Gen 3 is because I just prefer to play Gen general. Like, especially like since like Generation 6, I don't think I really like I'll buy both versions and I'll often play both versions, but other than that I won't really play the games more than that. And that's like just like in general. Well, like I don't go back to old games much either. It's not just because the new ones. I don't like the newer ones or anything.
You're saying this, but then I'm like glancing over and looking at how many times you've represented a playthrough of Hoenn.
Hey.
Because of Emerald. Because like when you're just like, this is about going back to like Gen 3 and all that, and I'm just like, the reason you go back as far as Gen 3 is because that's the generation where Emerald is.
Hey, it was the first game I Nuzlocked. It was the first game I beat. It's something I know that's easy to start off with. My first comic, start off with Emerald. My first stream, Pokemon stream, start off with Emerald. My first Let's Play, it's just convenient.
But that's what, again, still stand by. Why do you play back as far as Gen 3? It's because Emerald's that generation.
In fairness, it makes Gen 3 an exception because I don't really play. I haven't played Generation 5 since the Between Truth and Ideals playthrough, and the last time before that was 2014.
Imagine having played through Gen 5 even as as recent as 2014.
Alright, but also in my okay, here's the thing. Excluding playing through for Between Truth and Ideals, I haven't played it since it came out. The 2014 playthrough was the first attempt to try and do Between Truth and Ideals.
Okay.
Yeah. You look pretty strong. I missed the strong part, so I was just like, you look pretty. Let me battle you.
Thanks.
Avocado. Hey.
Thanks.
Cool Trainer Blake wants to battle. Look how cool he is.
God, I hate this.
What?
You, Cool Trainer Blake, me, Ruby.
seem confused, sir.
Let's see. Emerald is real good, says Artemu. Artemu's on you, with you with that. Emerald is the good stuff. I've locked Fire Red and Leaf Green literally countless times, says Jack. Soul Silver I've done like 6. Hoenn also countless. Sinnoh twice and only finished once. Stopped in the middle of second run because I hate Sinnoh. 5. Let's see. 5. I'm guessing Gen 5 like at least 10 times. Alola at least 10. XY probably 6ish. Galar only like 4. Powerful.
Gen 1 for me. Gen 1 literally once. At least if we're talking all the way to the end.
For me, Soul Silver too many times. Everything else maybe once. I don't really. I started a black and white, a black 2 Nuzlocke, which technically is still sitting on my definitely not my computer, definitely sitting on my cartridge that I should do something with, but past that, I feel bad, but I don't tend to touch Gen 5 stuff much.
So rude. That's our good friend Zero's home region.
That's why I like Jet's Black Nuzlocke, because I like live vicariously through it. I'm like, yeah, I know what goes on in Gen 5. That's when Jet takes on N, that generation.
Yeah. I love Gen 5, the generation all about Jet.
Yep,
and her
exactly.
Cool Pokemon like Sir Francis and July and August.
Exactly, and her story about dealing with N and Getsus. So that's part of why I'm like, cool. This is where I get my Gen 5 knowledge. So Zero, you better not be wrong about Gen 5 stuff, because that's all of my knowledge base right there.
I hope you're not taking any creative liberties, because otherwise I'm totally screwed.
Otherwise, I have no idea what's going on. So, I've also done a couple Kalos, just because Kalos is a very pretty region. When I don't want to think too hard, I like Kalos. It's very pretty to skate around in.
If you don't think about the plot, Kalos is excellent.
I mean, that's half my feeling with Galar, where it's like, if I don't think about Rose anytime he shows up, we're fine.
But see, here's the thing. With Kalos, you have to like ignore the plot and the characters. With Galar, you can like ignore Rose and focus on Hop and Bead and all that.
That's fair. So for Bead, I don't know. I'm not as sure about his character writing. I should look more into Bead's character writing. But I enjoy him very, very, like, also just like haha jerk boy. That we were talking about, where it's like Silver, I'm like, oh yes, I really enjoy this character because I really love like this and the way they highlight it by using actual game mechanics and this, and then Beat him like, haha, jerk boy. I'm like, he Beat showed up and I'm like, I see, I was coming off Persona 5, and I'm like, oh, okay, I have Goro Akechi, who's my new jerk boy, and then Beat shows up and I'm like, that one. That one's mine. And it's like, oh, look at all these really good new characters. I'm like, I see them. You're correct. This one's pick Speed out of the garbage. This one's mine.
In fairness, that's also what Opal did.
Yeah. I see like the main character, I see that they're very good, like gym challenger, like pushes right past them and picks a bead. This is mine.
Looks at Hop, nice, pretty good. Protagonist, pretty good. Marnie, pretty nice. Speed. Oh, this one knows what's up.
Sees that pink, this is mine. We didn't really get a jerk boy in Gen 5. The way Tails didn't like it. Don't some people consider Sharon a jerk boy?
Kinda.
I have plans with Beat if I ever do that Genjinka run. Jack is powerful because Jack has run. Jack, much like Lyra, has like run ideas for like everything. X and Y is great for the sheer Pokemon variety, plus a novelty of getting 2 sets of starters early on. That's also probably part of why X and Y might be my second most locked region, is just because with the randomizer, it's fantastic.
Now,
There's
see,
just
the thing is, X and Y is fantastic without a randomizer.
true.
Like black and white with a randomizer is close, and if Alola can be randomized, I don't know if it can. It has even more variety. X and Y just... Oh, I was like, why do you have a Starmie of all things to do? Alright. I'm sitting here afraid of the Psychic type, and I'm like, why do you have a Starmie? You're a Psychic type, you have a Dark... Oh, that's why you have it.
I was like, I see. Let's see. Polly or Jack is agreeing with me about Bede being our garbage boy. Us looking at all these good characters that Lyra's showing us and explaining how like well written and stuff they are. Me and Jack just like pick up Bede. We want this one. Lyra like, are you sure? There's such a good selection of. We want this one.
There we go. I knew that'd be enough. All right.
I like that Zero, in response, I'm guessing, to Sharon being a jerk boy, is like, he's a weak jerk boy. He's not jerk boy enough. Baby jerk boy, not nearly enough jerk in this boy.
Not enough rude. Too much boy, not enough rude.
So, oh Zero, look, it's the long cow.
He wears glasses. That makes him too much nerd, not enough jerk.
They messed up the jerk nerd balance. Let's see. Let's see, Javier. Did someone say Bede? So did someone say jerk boy?
I was saying before, at least if we're talking about how much I've completely finished, Generation, just yellow for Nostalgia Lock. Generation 2, literally nothing. Generation 3, I've completed a normal run of Sapphire and Emerald, as well as 2 Nuzlocks of Emerald.
Powerful.
Generation 4, a normal run of both Diamond and Pearl, and 1 Nuzlocke of Platinum. I put 2 of you count failing at a. No, actually, I continued that run as a normal run after I lost to Cyrus. So one full
fair.
Nuzlocke and 1 half Nuzlocke of Platinum.
All right, fair.
I believe a normal run of Black, White, and White 2. Oh, also, Tree is evolving.
As long as nobody accidentally presses B, but that would be ridiculous.
That would be completely ridiculous. Who would be silly enough to accidentally press B during an evolution sequence?
Here's Happy's favorite noodle.
I'm pretty sure that makes him real happy. What are you
Also,
holding?
Jack.
Oh, yeah. I'm done.
Jack has thoughts about Bede. Mood.
You shouldn't underestimate the wild Pokemon in these parts. I've also done a 1 Nuzlocke of that one game, White, I think. But whichever one we're doing for Between Truth and Ideals, we've done a Nuzlocke of that. So basically, for most of the regions, I've played about 4 times. Why did you critical hit my Vaporeon? That's not Vaporeon.
It's to
that's
be rude.
The Umbreon. It would have been very nice to be
your weight.
critical hit. It'd be very nice to be critical hit by a Bubble Beam on a Vaporeon. Oh, not this generation.
I really like Starmie Sprite. This just in, Tails really likes the sprite work of this game. Not that any of you have heard about that before, but the sprites are very good.
All right. Look at the good Nina Queen.
I'm looking for as long as I'll be able to. Oh, its little animation is like a hug.
Who wants a hug?
Let's see, Dragonair is an S tier Gen 1 Pokemon.
Don't have
Dragonair!
Starmie. Well, I guess I have to use Chris for this one since I'm at half health.
Since the other one was rude.
I decided to get a critical hit.
So I want to note after all these years, I'm still so messed up because my first thing between like this matchup is I'm like, but wait, don't you need to worry about psychic not part poison type? Never mind. Like, it's just so ingrained in me from Gen 1, playing Gen 1 as a kid of like, can't put grass types against psychic types because all grass types got poison type.
Oh, Mom's calling. I was just taking note of how many trainers that give us a lot of money. We were fighting, I was like, is Mom gonna give us something soon? The answer is yes. Yes, she is.
You were on the same wavelength. Now the question is, what did she actually like get you, and was it good?
We'll find out eventually.
A part of me always wished that like we got the or like a Master Ball from our mom at one point randomly, like just because it would raise so many questions of like, where in the world did our mother get this? How? Why? What? Excuse me? Like, and just have it never be explained how or why. Oh no, this is a new route. But you can't catch anything.
I can't?
You didn't change your box.
Oh, right. Problem solved.
Repel?
Did I use repel for 2 steps? Yes, I did. Because you know how my
That's
luck
fair.
is. I would have gotten a Pokemon in those 2 steps.
You would have, and it would have been something you hadn't gotten before.
It would have been like...
It'd be like the 5% chance on this route.
And it'd be like something I really wanted to, like a Remoraid.
Yeah.
We could have had Glocktopus. I feel like I could boot even the league champ. He's probably being really confident in his abilities. I was paying attention. Pretty sure Scott sent out Quillfish.
If you fish with a good rod in this area, there's a chance for a Chinchou or a Shelder. Or super rod, it's Lantern. It's Chinchou, Shelder, and there's a chance for a Lantern.
I love Lantern.
Nothing much in the head but trees. And in the grass, you have a chance for a pony.
I love ponies.
I really love Ponyta, you guys. Yeah, let's see. You have a chance for Doduo, and I think it's actually just Doduo and Ponyta because everything else you have in the family.
Neato.
Quillfish.
Although in general it's kind of hard to feel excited for looking for Pokemon in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Because, don't say it's super effective after each hit, please. Thank goodness. Because I have Suicune and Gyarados to run through before I even need to consider looking for a new water type.
Fair. I'm always just a sucker because I like Lantern a lot. Like, the idea of, like, snorkeling or scuba diving with a little lantern to light it up for you is just very cute to me.
Agreeable.
And therefore I love it.
And I definitely like Lantern more than Gyarados, but also you've already been training Gyarados.
That's fair.
How dare you miss... Oh, thank goodness. The Supersonic also missed.
We're just gonna ignore this turn. Everyone's embarrassed.
While trying to use Razor Leaf, Chris like tripped and smacked her head on the ground really hard so she couldn't even hear the Supersonic.
We're all like, okay, let's rewind that. This is our first turn, actually.
How much money do we have? How much money does our mom have?
A decent amount, I would think.
Gadzooks. Wow, look at all those badges. Look at all those chickens.
But you're not satisfied with just collecting them, right?
Psychic Richard wants to battle. Tails, you betrayed me.
Did I betray you? Oh, my child!
See, it's you versus me. You betrayed me.
It's a bold thing saying you versus me as though I'm not gonna instantly die.
No, it's fine.
You're right. It's fine. It took 2 hits for you to kill me.
Exactly.
Oh, Swift was cute. You know, I think as a kid, this might have been my first look at Espeon. If we don't see it earlier. No, we see it with the Kimono girls, right?
I think so.
And you have to deal with them for Surf, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do remember my very first time playing Gold, I was losing my mind as a kid because I couldn't figure out how to get Espeon, and I wanted it so much. And I assumed that they were going to have added more stone. Like, I was like, alright, so Water, Fire, and Thunderstone for these ones. Where are the new stones for Umbreon and Espeon?
You were saying that you assumed that they added something like a Sunstone for Espeon and a Moonstone for Umbreon.
Yeah, I was so sure. I was like, okay, if I want Umbreon, definitely I just gotta use a Moonstone. But I never tried it because I was like, I like Umbreon, but I really like Espeon, so I gotta find whatever the new stone is. Oh, this is the nice lady that heals you.
Great.
I always imagined that she was some tough, like, retired trainer because the wild Pokemon were pretty strong here. So I've always had this, like, oh, it's the retired trainer lady who heals the travelers to victory rate. And that was, like, not canon at all, but, like, in my brain, it's like, that's who that is. It's the nice retired trainer lady.
It's Pikachu! Look, it's me. It's
is the game teasing you? Oh god, that animation was really cute. The game's teasing you. This is how the game bullies back. So y'all, I want to know, did any of you guys have any, like, crazy misconceptions about, like, how you would get a Pokemon when you were younger or even more recently? Or had anything where you're like, what do you mean that's how it evolves? I'm looking directly at you, Galarian Yamask.
Alright, it's time for a starter battle.
Hell yeah. The game bullies Lyra's back with her biggest weakness, Pikachu. Her greatest strength now flipped to be her greatest weakness. Oh, that animation was nice. I like the, like, subtle, like, narrowing of Blastoise's eyes there. That was cool. I always saw Meganium evolves at level 36, says Javier.
I'm gonna throw that one in too. I always thought all starters evolved at level 36. I believe all the ones I did use were the level 36 evolution ones growing up. So I just thought that was the case for all starters.
Is that like the first time it didn't happen? You're like, whoa.
Huh?
Were you the first time it didn't happen at 36? Were you like, whoa? Like whether like it happened soon? You're like,
Possibly, unless it was late enough that I saw it on Cerebi.
Okay, fair.
There's an ice berry, but the pack is full.
Artemisa's. I didn't know friendship evolutions were a thing. I'm trying to think. That's for. Is it Espeon, Umbreon, Crobat? Are there any other friendship evolutions from Gen 2 other than babies?
I was about to say babies. Pichu. I know it's a baby, but it merits being mentioned on its own.
It warrants being mentioned because it's Pichu.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, I'm sad my friend Angel isn't here. So, you two especially would have gotten along younger because my good friend Angel had like 3 boxes of Pichus, I want to say, as a kid. Because, I can't remember why, actually. I just remember looking at their file one day and being like, why do you have 3 boxes of Pichus? And Angel being like, why not? And I was like, I can't argue with that. I have like 3 boxes of Eevees. But I just remember I was scrolling through I just remember hearing the Pichu. Go ahead.
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
It's because that is the correct way to play the game.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh my god.
But I remember that I remember that it's one of those like weirdly detailed memories of sitting at my apartment at that age, going through their file and being like, why do you have 3 boxes of Pichus? And just them shrugging and going like, why not? And it's just like, can't argue with that. Valid. Pichu's one of my fave Pikachus as Jack. I exist. I really want to work on. Then do it, Jack. Do it. Wasn't that supposed to be this 100 days for you?
Oh yeah. Was this 100 days supposed to happen later in the year originally?
Was it? I thought it was like this, so it ended like right before Halloween for Halloween fun stuff.
Flareon!
They're showing all the good children. See, I like this, because, all of these are, like, cool trainers, and they're trainers close to Victory Road, proving that the Eevees are the good stuff.
Exactly. They know what's up. Although it's funny, because Umbreon is actually genuinely a really high-tier Pokemon in Gen 2, and we haven't seen it yet.
It's so good. It's a good Babu. Its sprite is good. It's so fluffy, I love it!
A fluffy child. 11
Fluffy
out of 10
child.
adopts.
Also, Artem, Gen 3 to 4 is when I actually got a lot of the mechanics of the game. Oh! I remember a thing I was dumb about in Gen 3 specifically. I didn't realize Trapinch and Vibrava, like, evolved into Flygon. I knew Trapinch evolved into Vibrava. For some reason, I just assumed Flygon was its own separate, like, one-stage Pokemon.
Beautiful.
And it wasn't until I got Emerald version and, I got a guide for my birthday. And I just was looking through the back, because I love looking through the Pokemon art. Like, because they'd always put the Pokedexes in the back, and they'd have the Pokemon art. And I was like, wait, it evolves from this? What? So I remember I played through Sapphire first, and when it was like, oh, you can't find Flygon in the wild, I was like, oh, then clearly it's a Ruby exclusive. And then I played through Ruby version because I bought both versions. And I was like, wait, where is it? So don't ask why, I just assumed it wasn't. I don't, other than I guess in my brain the designs didn't match up for evolutions. But I was sure that Trapinch evolved into Vibrava, and that was just its own thing, and Flygon was its own separate Pokemon.
Powerful. One thing I'm proud of that I thought as a kid that was a really good call on my part is, without having any actual clue reading any dialogue implying it or anything, I assumed that Pokemon, when using moves of the same type as themselves, would do more damage.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't even think I thought about that as a kid.
Yeah. Alright, press the right thing. Thank goodness. Because Chris is supposed to be out front right now, and I accidentally put Sweetie Belle out front instead.
It's cause Sweetie Belle's so sweet.
Yeah, I keep, but then also whenever I open the menu to try and call out Chris, I accidentally go to the second slot still, and she's in the third slot. So I see. Fortunately, that second slot is E, and there's not very many Pokemon in this game that can do much to an Umbreon.
Yeah.
And unless I see a punchy Pokemon, I'm pretty set.
Yeah, I'm like, unless you throw it out against, I'm thinking Machoke Machamp, you're probably gonna be fine. Let's see,
This is bullshit.
Artemis says, there's a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon I just never saw until I got a guidebook for that generation. Also, I thought Munchlax was Gen 3 because of Maze. Oh, that's fair. A lot of people still think Togepi is a Gen 1 Pokemon.
I actually have like weird mix-ups, like both forward and backwards, because I did get that they would show Pokemon early.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't good at telling which was early and which wasn't.
That's fair.
So there are some Pokemon that I assumed were like from later gens, even though, you know, one that I. Oh yeah, like I gathered that Tracy was showing off. I got that Meryl was a Generation 2 Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think I saw any episodes with Scyther before. So when he caught Scyther, I assumed that was also a Generation 2 Pokemon that they were showing off early.
Alright, fair. Yeah, Scyther was, I'm trying to think. Scyther was only in one episode prior to that, right? The ninja school thing? No, that was Gen 2.
No, it was in,
that was JoJo.
Yeah, there's like this, like, gym gang war episode with the Electabuzz and Scyther. It's where the Pikachu ketchup possession originated.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that had it, and I definitely missed that one as a kid.
Fair.
Alright, what do I want to do?
Chris in front.
But I'm also kind of questioning, is that what I really want to do?
That's fair.
Because Chris is 44 compared to everyone else who's 41 to 40. I lost to a trainer named Silver. He was really strong, but it was as if they had. That text box is garbage. We're throwing it out. You guys read it. I felt sorry for his Pokemon.
Oh, my garbage boy. Rapidash. You know, this is a weird thing to know, but I'm talking about how much I love the sprites in this, but it's not just the sprite work. I think I'm also just loving how chunky all these Pokemon are.
Can we talk about how I tried to put Chris out front?
And then it's a Rapidash!
No. Like, I tried to put Chris out front, and I accidentally put Suicune out front. And while Suicune was first, it was a bunch of grass and water Pokemon. And now that I finally switched, it's a fire Pokemon. See, this is how the game is bullying back.
Fine. It finally found a way.
Anime
I
sweet
think
lines.
this
Huh?
Oh. I was gonna say, I think this trainer you can talk to leave your phone number, and she challenges you, and I think she's one of the highest level re-challenges you can do.
Neat. Speaking
Can
of
you tell
re-challenges,
I've grinded a lot on this game?
Maybe.
And
Speaking of re-challenges, I think Joey wants to bite us again.
probably.
42. Pokemon are tools of war. Pokemon are invaluable, lifelong partners. Their losses are lost. Didn't you literally just say that you just lost to Silver?
Did she only have Rapidash?
I think so.
I'm choosing to believe that's why she only had Rapidash.
You're very good at battling. We should battle again sometime. By challenging a tough trainer like you, I think I can get better too. So how about it? Would you like to give me your phone number?
And she's one of the NPCs I always remember giving my phone number to.
What?
Oh, your phone's out of memory.
Come again?
Yeah, you only get a limited number.
Come again?
Yeah, it's only like, what is it, like 12 or something like that? It's not much. But proven themselves may pass. Alright, and then one of those is to Mount Silver, and then one of those is like to the rest of the Kanto region.
Oh, neat.
Also, I was so sure as a kid, I played Gold version first, I was so sure that Mount Silver would be called Mount Gold in Silver version when I played it. It was not, but I was just sure. I don't know why I was so sure, but it wasn't until, like, I think it was like, I saw it in the anime, it was still called like Mount Silver, I was like, oh, okay. Also, I found it, like, weird. I know I heard Silver somewhere as, like, your rival being called. It was probably not in any official capacity, but I definitely had the idea from a young age that Silver was the name of the rival in this. And then we had, like, Mount Silver, and I remember as a kid being like, they must be connected somehow. There must be a connection. Like, why else would you name a character Silver and then have a Mount Silver? And nope.
Right,
Like, young me, you were onto something, but nope. Let's see. That would have been cool. We didn't get version exclusive areas till Gen 5. That was like the forest and the city, right?
Yeah, but one is objectively far better than the other.
Which one's which? I never did any post-game in Gen 5. I'm sorry, Zero, don't look at me.
Also,
Which one was?
Right over the intense Victory Road music with the Goldenrod bike theme. Oh dang it changed back when I went up here.
The game said no. You get the intense music whether you want it or not. But yeah, which one was objectively better? Was it the forest or the city?
I believe it was the forest, because the city is just trainer battles to grind more, whereas the forest gives you a bunch more catches.
Ah. Oh, Kel's effect wore off. Let's see.
Oh, hello, sir. Hold it!
I appreciate Javier. Javier seems to the opposite opinion, when Black City is so much cooler than White Forest.
And Twig Racing. Are you going to take the Pokemon League challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. I'm not like I was before. I now have the best and strongest Pokemon with me. I'm invincible. Lyra, I challenge you. I challenge you! Look, he has a whole full team and every. Oh, that's.
Baby. Small ice type. Why does it keep doing this? It really is bullying you back.
Please miss. Thank goodness. Rufus is the last Pokemon I need having their defenses lowered. Wait a minute. Silver's about to use Golbat. Who do I want to beat up Golbat with?
Still Rufus?
Probably not.
Is Freya too baby?
Definitely.
Sweetie Belle for ice.
Oh yeah. Thank goodness you finally have the ice move for flying types.
There's something... I know that it's more that your brand is Pikachu, but because your brand is so strong Pikachu, it feels weird to not see a single, like, electric type on your team. It's kind of like my thing with Espeon, and so it's just kind of like, it's psychic by association.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You did it. How could you?
Rude.
Oh. Just got wounded in the attack.
I cannot believe. What Pokemon do you see as my brand? Asked Jack.
Oh, it's Jack's brand. Oh, thank goodness you're not confused anymore.
I hate that my brain, just from all the talk you and Jack have ever said about Jack's Nuzlocke, is, oh, the same brand as Zero's. Dead. I was like, wait, that's not what you mean. Jack, the first place my brain currently goes to is grass type, just because I remember you talking about liking to use grass starters. But past that, it's like water. It's like water type. So I'm ghost type then. You know, that's the nicer way to say it.
Sonic Boom. You know, I have the better version of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
Speaking of the better version of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
So when I said I have this better version of Sonic Boom, I was talking about how Freya knows Dragon Rage, which is set 40 damage instead of set 20. But also, since I knew you were gonna Sonic reference, my brain was on the game Sonic Boom. So you started singing the song, and it's like, speaking of the better Sonic Boom.
Let's talk about the song from Sonic CD.
Take this!
I always saw Kadabra as giving the loser sign here. Like it's holding the L up to your forehead.
God, what a loser! I keep forgetting that Umbreon is slow.
Yeah.
I keep being like, man, why am I going last? I'm so much higher level. Because Kadabra speed is like 120, while Umbreon's speed is like 65.
Kadabra speed is like 120, while Umbreon's speed is not. Let's see. My Pokemon is water dark type, being a hybrid fusion of Duat and Purloin, but I do love me some grass types a ton.
So here's the real question. Should we give Sandy some more experience or Sweetie Belle some more experience?
Sandy.
They have been carrying the team in a lot of things.
It's true.
Also, look
Our
at this.
pinch hitter.
Look at this beauty.
Child! I always love its little spiky butt.
Oh.
Zero. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and the thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. I sang it just for Zero.
Don't stop coming, they don't stop coming.
Don't
stop
stop
coming.
Don't stop coming, they don't stop. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that.
So how's everyone else feeling today? Man, just like in my head, I was like, wow, this Typhlosion is like basically on level with us, only 3 levels lower. Yep, that sure did survive. Wow, yep, that sure did almost kill us. It sure did do a larger percent of our damage than we did of theirs.
Oh, this fire Wolverine so much. I'm hearing sounds. It sounds great. I'm feeling emotions. I'm feeling more alive than Sandy. Zero, no! How are you all doing today? Well, feeling more among the living than Sandy currently is. This is what happens when you underestimate Typhlosion. You can't underestimate best fire
I was not underestimating Typhlosion. I was just sitting here thinking like, yeah, this is expected.
Oh.
I was just like mentally thinking about how I was like, oh, this is actually a powerful Pokemon. And I was like, yep, it sure did survive like a powerful Pokemon. Yep, it sure did hit me like a powerful Pokemon. Okay.
Yep. All right, I see.
I see my assumptions were all correct.
It's a shame they came in a second too late.
Oh.
So, if we see any more Typhlosions, maybe we do Sweetie Belle. Also, Jack's like, Chaos, Echo is here to collect a debt, a life debt. Lyra, what did you do to Echo?
I didn't do anything to Echo. In fact, I told Jack that if anything bad happens to Echo, well, I'm coming for him.
Good. That's a step above being uninvited from the birthday party.
Exactly.
See, I like critical hits like this much more. Where it was like critical hit and it still did like, 10 damage.
Yeah, that's much better.
It's a much more manageable critical hit.
The bar is full. Let me have my level.
Let me in! Let me in!
Some people joke that there's 1 pixel. There's not even 1 pixel there. There are 0 pixels. It's full.
Zero, I can't believe you've turned into pixels.
I'm beginning to understand what that Dragon Master said to me. I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm going to find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you, and I'll beat you down with all my power. Humph. You keep at it until then.
I always love this for the dumbest reason. Because he's like, I'll beat you down with all my power, like, all the next time. And then we go on to see that he's got, like, a Crobat, and he's taking, like, loving his Pokemon into account. So it's like, I'm gonna get strong and I'm gonna beat you down. Hold on, I gotta make sure, I gotta get my Pokemon back from the massage place first, though. Brushing his Pokemon, we're gonna beat the heck out of you right after I get to 500 brushes. That's how many she likes.
Wait a minute. Oh. Is that where the Pokemon League is? Welcome. How may I help you? First, let me sell this, Max Revive.
Like, first, let's clear the heck out of this pack. I cannot believe I didn't think on step by step to sell any of the revives.
I'm just gonna sell them. Well, let me check what I can buy. My float heals are in here. Splendid.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to check what it is your mom bought you.
Oh, yeah.
And change your box.
Oh, yeah. I was using repels all through the last area. Yeah.
This is literally why I'm here.
Also selling all my stat healing items. Except for full heals, because I can buy full heals now. So everything else doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. I was always flying back here because like this was the good shop, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that sorry, I love a lot more with newer gens is that all the shops seem to get updated the same, with very few items being shop specific.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, thank you. Now I just wish the fashion stores would be like that. I hate when I was like, I have the perfect hat that goes with this outfit. Oh god, oh no, what store was that at?
Oh, it's a hyper potion. Well, now it's time for the legendary grinding. Because, somebody, I'm not going to name any names, didn't quite grind enough for the Elite Four.
I'm sorry.
But before I do that, I'm going to head to the bathroom real quick. Tails, entertain them.
What do you want me to do? Dress and Dragon, do the hula? Luau! I like that you said, like I wasn't about to do the whole shit. I appreciate Zero immediately.
We improved the joke.
Let's see, yeah, the battles ahead will be tough at these levels. Yeah, this team's gotta get in ship shape first. Ship shape first. I definitely didn't curse. Lyra, go to the bathroom. Lyra, Tails, Tails, I'm off training. Don't get anyone killed while I'm out. I would have to work at it to get someone killed. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Jack, I see. Lyra was trying to steal the good baby from his trainer. I don't think that Echo would come back to murder one of Lyra's Pokemon for that, I hope. I can't believe Tails came on to Lyra's Christian stream and started cursing. Zero, you look in your heart. You can absolutely believe I came on to any stream and started cursing. Remember what we talked about yesterday? The curse word, the cursing power in Heroes of Might and Magic. It's me and Nyx's specialty. We're great at cursing. Great at saying curse words for maximum power. Jack is just gonna hold on to this forever. Time to make sure these Mon get ready to be so shape they get moitered. So Jack will help grind. I've been looking into my heart a lot, Tails. Is the conclusion that you need to go to the doctor? Welcome back, Lyra.
Oh. So, can we just talk for a moment?
I did not say shit shape. I definitely said ship shape. Oh wait, was that not what you wanted to talk about?
I can't say that it was.
I see. Ignore that then. Don't worry about it.
But I just realized, in Generation 1, when they decided which types were special and which ones were physical, there was exactly one ghost type line in all of Kanto, and there was exactly one dragon type line in all of Kanto. The dragon type line in Kanto is a physical attacker, but dragon type is a special type. The ghost type in Kanto is a special attacker, but ghost type is a physical type. Because there's one mismatch of each type, there's literally no reason why they couldn't have been flipped for it.
Yeah. Yeah, why?
And their excuse is why it doesn't matter, like ghost type's best type is, or best move is like Lick or something. So like you're not going to be using Gengar for the ghost type moves anyways, but that's just like, that just means that there were other mistakes that made these mistakes not matter in the end.
Yeah.
Two wrongs do not make a right, my friend.
They do to Game Freak.
Game Freak was my friend I was trying to tell that.
Lyra, did you check what your mom got you and switched your box so you can catch?
You know, it's a good thing you mentioned the box. I did check what my mom got me because it's a hyper potion. But I definitely forgot to switch the box and tried to go to catch a Pokemon.
Oh, Artemu has to go for dinner. Take care. Thank you for coming, Artemu. Good to see ya. The data will be saved. Huh, oh, right. That's interesting.
It has to save every time it switches. Man, I always forget. I know that they made Generation 3's box system a bajillion times more convenient to use. But also I always forget how much so.
There's nothing like playing the older generations to truly make you appreciate the UI of the newer generations.
Indeed.
So God, it's funny watching you play through this. This is why I remember that like all of these little things is part of why I was so hype about Heart Gold Soul Silver, because I was like, oh, I'll be able to like experience my favorite region without actually having to play Gen 2 ever again.
Oh, that's why I'm not ready to get any Pokemon.
Your repel was still on? Yep.
In fairness, it saved our butts.
That is fair. Oh, a Rhyhorn. I like Rhyhorns, even though I never end up using them. I almost always end up catching one, but I always get it so late in the game that I never end up using it.
Yeah.
Except, I think maybe once in a randomizer.
Well, I don't know. I guess Laser Eyes is a pretty scary face.
That's fair. I don't know why, but I think they're cute. I like Zero's very on-brand answer of I hate drawing Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn's data was newly added to the Dexapo. It
can
remember only one thing at a time. Once it starts rushing, it forgets why it started.
Fair. That's the same mood of rushing into another room to get something really important. What was it?
Alright, what should her name be?
Let's see. What suggestions are we getting? All those plates of rock armor make no sense. Zero's gonna suggest something mean because she doesn't like Rhyhorn.
us. What do you want to name? What should we name? Right or Zero? Bad design. What about Rhydon? Happy says, oh, we found Rock Cow.
Wouldn't it be Rock Rhino?
Bold of you to assume that a rhino is just an armored cow.
Yes, are cows known for charging? I guess steers, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, my pitch is quartz.
Is what?
Quartz.
Quartz.
Let's see. Oh, Rocky Road. Rock Slide.
Google's.
Donnie Cord. Name it headphones, because that's what it needs to evolve into a Rhyperior. Crystal. Javier's like rock.
Instead of Crystal Aunt, we have Crystal Rhyhorn.
It would be pretty. Name it Solimer. Does it have strong arms though?
When it evolves.
That's fair. She does get strong arms when she evolves. Bertha.
What do you think, Tails?
Like I drink a lot of powerful coffee too fast. Oh, you mean names? I'm kind of feeling Rocky Road, honestly.
Because we have a rocky road ahead of us.
Yes. Also, you caught the Rocky Rhyhorn on Victory Road.
I see what you did there.
Ba-doom-tsh. A Rocky. It is so funny to me how much longer the Pokemon names are compared to like yours.
So now, let's just slide over to this screen for a bit.
No
reason in particular.
So Lyra,
What's up?
why are we sliding over to this screen?
Oh, no reason. Just something fun to look at while we chat, while I grind.
I see. I see. Is it you just want to remind everyone of how cute your art for this stream is?
Indeed.
That's fair. It is very cute. Let's see. Lightning. I want ice cream. I love this music. Me too, Zero. Was that the waiting screen music, or is that the very intense Victory Road music? Or the bicycle music, which I think Lyra turned on?
Yeah, it was definitely the bicycle music.
It's a cute bike theme.
Unless you're talking about the wait screen music.
The bicycle is good.
You are good.
I do my best.
Your best is good.
Yay!
Special shout out to the fact that there is Sand Slash here, which is very nice.
That is very good. So I want to note, it's still really funny to me, who primarily watches on the YouTube, when I see that you guys are doing the emotes for Twitch, because it always takes me a second to realize it. So when Happy comes on with like Pudge chat time, I'm just like, what does Pudge have to do with that at all? And then I go over to Twitch and I'm like, oh, cause okay. So, and it's really silly because I do stuff from the Discord all the time, even if it's not an emote on Twitch or anything. I'll just say I'll do Gilfy all the time, and I just expect people to know what that means. So there's no reason that I should immediately assume what Pudge means.
So special shout out to the fact that they're actually right on down here too. I think I may have already said that.
Nice.
They're good friends.
How are they good for? Are you saying they're good friends just because they don't like explode?
Yeah, I was actually saying that because they gave the most experience.
That's fair.
But also, I do like the fact that they don't explode either.
Oh, for a fun fact, that's only Crystal that you get right on.
Yeah.
It's gold version. It was Graveler, Golbat, Earthring, Onyx, Rhyhorn. Silver version, it was the same thing, except instead of Earthring, you could get Dawnfan. And in Crystal, you get a whole extra one. You get Graveler, Rhyhorn, Onyx, Golbat, Sandslash, and Rhydon. Crystal version seems to appreciate Sandshrew, so I feel like Nyx would appreciate Crystal version for that.
But we lose and we gain in Sandshrew.
Mm-hmm. I think Nyx would find that a fair trade-off. Is it strange to me? Like, I find it weird that morning, day, and night affect caves a lot. Because I'm like, how do these jerks know what time it is?
They're psychic powers.
Like, apparently here in Victory Road at night, it becomes 50% Graveler, 30% Golbat, and 20% Onyx. And I'm like, how'd the Sandshrew and Rhyhorn and Rhydon know to go to sleep? Pardon?
It's their biological clock.
Oh, can I get some of that?
Some biological clock?
Something that tells me when I should be asleep and helps push me to do it.
Can you?
Can I? Let's see. Tiny hole, top of cave. Maybe internal clocks like bats. Fair. Type of creature that has a daily routine and the scientist puts them in a room with no lights and they still kept time. See, when I hear biological clock, though, people always use that in relation to children. Like, your biological clock is ticking, with this being like the idea of you're running out of time to have children. Then the scientists moved them to the other side of the world and they got jet lag. What? Zero, have you never heard that phrase? Your biological clock is ticking in reference to, like, you need to have children soon? Is that just like a California thing? Because I've heard that even in like TV shows and stuff.
In fairness, a lot of TV stuff does come from California.
You know, you make a good point. As that left my mouth, I'm like, well, California, I was gonna say, well, animation alone, a huge chunk of that's just Cali. Never heard of that. Really? Maybe that is just a Cali thing. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard internal clock more for like time and sleeping and stuff. Huh. Yeah, that's one of those weird ones, is your biological clock is ticking, and I'm trying to remember the other one for running out of time to have kids, but I cannot remember it. gone right out of my brain, just like any desired of kids. If it did enter my brain, I must have thrown it back out, which is funny because it seems perfect phrasing for you. Ain't no spring chicken.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those spring chickens. Can I ask, have you heard the phrase like sweet summer child?
Yeah.
Okay, why summer? Can they not be a sweet spring child?
No.
No sweet winter babies?
No.
They have only sweet children were born in summer.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that explains me. My birthday is in June.
Yeah, mine is in August.
There we go. Yeah, ain't no want for children, but animal children. Mood.
So Tails, what level do you think we should grind to?
50.
Everyone at 50?
No, at least 2 at 50.
Which 2 do you think?
Whoever you want to be your headers. Which Chris gets by starter rights, and probably Sweetie Belle. Water and a grass type, other than steel, that covers most things, right?
Do it? I always thought water and steel actually doubled up on most of their things they were good at against. Or water and grass, I mean.
I don't know. I'm trying to think, and like my brain is stuck between being sluggish from lack of sleep and running at 500 miles an hour due to having 2 extra shots of coffee. So why you trust me with anything right now?
Why not?
I'm trying to think. You're going to be having to deal with poison type, fighting and rock, and not ghost, dark type and lamp, which is dragon types, also Gyarados and Aerodactyl.
And Charizard.
And Charizard.
It's less dragon typed. It's more. He has 4 Pokemon: Charizard, Aerodactyl, Gyarados, and 3 Dragonites.
Wait, that's only 4. Who am I forgetting?
Huh?
That's 4 people, right? Koga, Bruno.
You forgot Will.
Psychic type. Okay.
Which I'm not
I forgot
worried
psychic type because it doesn't matter because we have you.
Exactly.
I'm thinking you have Sandy for Koga, right?
Yeah.
Are there flying poisons I'm forgetting?
There
Does he have
are.
a Crobat?
There are, but we have
Ice for that?
Aurora Beam on Sweetie Belle.
Yeah. So Koga's pretty taken care of. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to like map this. So you've got you might need ground. So you might need Sandy or Sweetie Belle. The next group is the fighting, which would be Sweetie Belle again. Or what do you have for fighting, actually?
Nothing really, to be honest. There's one thing
That's
I want
fair.
to check. Dang it. Cause basically I put out Pidgeot in hopes of Dragonite being my new flying type.
Mm-hmm.
But that will not be prepared for the Elite Four if we go into level 50.
Okay.
There's one thing to understand.
You don't really have anything for dark types, right? That one you would just have. Sorry, go ahead.
Not necessary, but I also don't have anything weak against dark types, so
Yeah. And I'm also thinking, I think all of our dark types have subtypes you can use stuff against.
yeah.
Like, also Vileplume is here. There's a Vileplume in there. Just not dark, just very cute. And then you'll want, are you gonna use the ice for for Lance?
I didn't even think of that because I just got Ice Aurora Beam earlier today, so Ice Beam, all of Lance's Pokemon, has not been registering as the correct course of action.
Ah, okay, so then it sounds like from what we went through, Sweetie Belle is absolutely one you want at level 50.
Yeah, especially since Bruno is a mix
of rock and fighting.
Yeah, rock and fighting, not just fighting.
And then the ice typing is the ice type move is going to come in handy in a few places, like we talked about with any poison flying. And then I'd also say Karen's Murkrow, but it's a Murkrow. I know that's mean, but like you don't necessarily have to have a type advantage.
That's why they added something for it to evolve into.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's odd that they decided to make moves that like the binding moves. I don't think they'll. I'm not sure if they're like that in this game, but how they were in Generation 1, where it's just like you can't move. Neither Pokemon can do anything until they end.
Yeah.
So they're basically like the 1 to 5 hit moves, like Double Slap and all that, except it splits it a bunch 2 to 5 turns instead.
The only thing that really made sense for was also if you like poison them or something, if I remember right, because then you're doubling up on that. That was like the only way where it was like, this is a good way to use this.
Yeah. I never thought of that. I was just like, it's like, why would you do this? I know you said Victory Road is only all that great if you can one-shot the Pokemon, but the two main Pokemon we want to get a high level, one-shot the Pokemon.
Perfect. So let me see. Let me catch up with chat. Let's see. Oh god, I did a lot on naming stuff. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Fun fact. Let's see. Summer's like the easiest season to survive. Fun fact. 50 is the minimum. I missed what 50 is the minimum is referencing. Let's see. Zero says, I looked it up and Google is telling me it came from Game of Thrones. Sweet Summer Child?
Are you sure it's older than that?
Probably 1996. It seems like a saying that's older than time, though. And Game of Thrones seems so recent. Game of Thrones maybe popularized it being reused or used more, but it did not. It definitely didn't come from Game of Thrones. And it means a naive child not ready for winter. Gosh darn it, is this one of those like bless your little heart things where it sounds nice, but it's actually really, really mean?
You ever any doubt?
I know, Sweet Summer Child sounds cute. But I guess so does Bless Your Little Heart.
Exactly.
More popularized. Very similar meaning. Because even in older times, lots of children wouldn't be ready for winter because less tech for surviving. The earliest record of it is apparently in 1860s.
That makes much more sense.
Or no, 1840s. And George R.R. Martin popularized it in 1996.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so there's good news and bad news.
Who died?
The bad news is I just got exploded by a graveler.
Good news is they survived fine?
The good news is Umbreon can take explosion from a graveler.
Okay. Let's see. Being used for poison types can... Because it's common for Ekans and other poison that's like poison grass. Oh, okay. That's bleh. That's referencing the coil, bind, and wrap, and it makes sense that those are useful in tandem with poison because the Pokemon that get the bind moves are often poison type. Tails, did you not know what it meant? No, a sweet summer child is an insult. Zero! I'm from California. I've lived all of my life in California. I don't understand you southern people and your southern insults.
California technically southern?
I am in the southern part of California, but not the rest of... No, we are not considered southern. Let's see.
I'm confused. Why am I... But what's considered southern? If not the south.
Not the southern part of California. The colloquial use of southern doesn't really refer to southern states in the way that it should. It usually is certain states that are in the south, but also a bunch of Midwestern states. Why? I don't know. But if you ever come to California, definitely don't call any California southern. They'll take that as an insult. We're pretentious jerks up here.
What if I want to insult them?
I mean, go for it then, I guess. If you want to come to California and you want to throw hands, just call someone, go to LA and call someone southern. It'll definitely end well for you.
How do all y'all southerners have it being this southern? Young.
See, I think this is the difference, because I've heard from friends who came from, quote unquote, the South, that we're all rude up here, like we're directly rude, but the difference is we're just directly rude to you. We don't dress it up in sweet summer child. We'll just be rude directly to your face. People with saying like sweet summer child and bless your little heart, it's all dressed up in ways that it sounds nice, but you're actually being really mean. We're just directly awful to one another. Let's see. Jack says, this is the earliest record of Sweet Summer Child. Thy home is all around, sweet summer child of light and air, like God's own presence, felt, ne'er found, a spirit everywhere. The West Wind by James Thornton. Let's see. No, Southern people and your Southern inserts sound like an insult. Yes. Southern means Confederate state, says Jack, usually. As someone who did live in Oregon for a bit.
Why would you live in
West...
Oregon for a bit?
What was that?
Why would you live in Oregon for a bit?
Why would you live in Oregon for a bit? Let's see, but like Sweet Summer Child is spoken with pity. You can't misunderstand it. I don't think I've ever heard it directly in life. I've only heard it in shows.
What level should everyone else be?
45 at least.
45 or higher?
Yes.
Sounds awful.
It's like, oh, you sweet summer child. It sounds like, oh, honey, no. Oh, you sweet summer child. You know what? I think the only other place I've ever heard it is on the internet, where I probably just completely missed the tone of it. Let's see. Jack says West Coast didn't come off as rude to me, just direct. Like Tail said, I didn't experience much fake flattery or sugarcoating. So Lyra,
What's up?
how are things going with the not grinding you're doing behind a screen?
We're not pretending. I'm grinding just like normally. Just like very slowly running back and forth and beating up Pokemon at the normal speed that they beat Pokemon up at. What's up?
At the normal speed?
Yeah, the normal speed.
That's a very specific way to phrase that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's the normal way to
Why would we not assume a normal speed, Lyra?
You know. Sometimes the speed is abnormal. For no reason in particular.
Alright, if you say so.
I do say so.
Let's see. Jack says, like Tail said, didn't experience much fake flattery or sugarcoating, which is much better for my mental health than trying to guess. That's a mood. Let's see. Zero says, you know that one Chick-fil-A war that started when they tried to roast KFC on Twitter, and KFC responds with ... y'all good, which is apparently a really huge Southern contempt insult, the nuance of which I don't fully understand, but can infer.
Wait,
see, y'all... Sorry, go ahead.
It's an insult?
Y'all good? I've definitely heard that with, like, contempt. Like, I've seen that on Twitter, like, when somebody quote retweets somebody, like, when they said something, like dumb or weird or something like that, like, with, like, ... y'all good? Like, it's a kind of like an insult or a looking down on or, like, contempt. But I've also thought it could also be used nicely. Like, yo, y'all good? Or did you need help? Or... Zen Firebird says, sweet summer child, you made of chocolate and you will become s'mores.
Don't like that.
We're back to eating people, and it wasn't even Zero this time. Can we still blame Zero for it, though?
I say yes.
Okay. Chick-fil-A? There we go. Chick-fil-A.
You know what? Tails? You
Yes.
know what? I think that's about good for Freya, and I think I will give the experience share to someone else.
Who gets it next?
Rufus.
Good, a good child.
Use them here.
Rufus is just like my Larvesta I had in one of my runs, where I'm like, you're a good baby, but you get to stay in the back because you can't take a single hit. You know, you can't.
Baby, but emphasis on baby.
Let's see. Jack says, y'all good is more, oh wow, you are such a disaster. You okay? So is there a genuine offer to help in y'all good, or is it just like completely contemptuous? Like, because I thought it could be used as a genuine offer, like y'all good, and so somebody could like ask for help, and it's not like that's like the correct response. But I've also definitely seen y'all good like completely not nice. I think it's Zero says, I think it's like, can you not? If that's all you say. Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard you use it like that. I live in Texas.
I think if you want to genuinely help, you wouldn't just drop that and leave. Fair. Contemptuous as Jack, yeah. See, I've heard it in things out here, like you're in a front room and you hear something crash in another room, and you're like, y'all good? And somebody will either say yes or no, come here and help me. So I'm like, okay, it's good either way. But you're also talking to a girl who is notoriously stupid with internet slang. Like in high school, I thought friend zone or being friend zone meant it was in that awkward place where you're friends with somebody and you really want to ask them out, but you just can't bring yourself to, because you don't know if they want to date you or be your friend or not. Genuine help would be, do you need any help? Oh, Tails, you sweet summer child.
I think they're mocking you.
I think they might be. Tail, I'm a sweet summer child, unprepared for the harshness of winter. Wait, no, it's reverse out here, because what people aren't ready for is the harshness of fucking summer.
I was about to say, isn't that Zero who's not ready for the harshness of winter?
Zero is the sweet summer child. I'm the sweet winter baby who's not ready for the harshness of summer. Who's not ready for it's 111 degrees out here. I'm no sweet summer child today, Zero.
Yeah, Charles, did you get that like awkward likeness with Pokemon Go, where if people's reactions was clearly like, most people playing this are from the North or Europe or something like that. Because like I believe they released Johto Pokemon in the middle of winter. And people are like,
yeah.
who's gonna want to walk around in the middle of winter? I'm like, me.
Me. Yeah, it was always funny how there was a clear divide, because I remember also a lot of people who were like, oh, they're doing this. I didn't. The game came out in like July originally, right?
I think
it
so.
was. And I remember people being like, oh man, this is such a good time too, because it's like great walking weather, and I'm looking outside where it's like, I open the windows and it's just hellfire everywhere, and I'm like, where are you people that this is the time of year that we should be walking? And it's like, oh, not in a desert, okay.
Not in the South. Like I don't live in a desert either, but it's just like, it's still like very frequently reaches 100 here.
Yeah. So it's like, I see you people are not living anywhere near me.
Yeah, whereas at worst, you like need a jacket in the winter.
Yeah, we don't even have that. I love layers. That's my favorite kind of fashion. And you can't wear jackets for more than like a month out here, maybe. One of the last years I timed it and it was 2 weeks. There was 2 weeks for sweater weather. And then it was like just t-shirt weather after that.
That sounds like someone who's not bold enough. See me wearing my jacket for the whole hour that I can at work every morning.
I mean, if it helps, I'm nuts enough that this morning when it was 100 and, well, I guess not morning, it was a little before noon, but it was like 108, and I went out in a shirt and my long sleeve college hoodie jacket. Mm-hmm. So I can wear it, but it's not really, that doesn't mean it's the weather for it.
Oh, okay. That's not the defense you think it is, but it's still a defense. Because it's in the morning it's like 70 here. So it's kind of like a temperature where it's like if you don't have a jacket on, it's comfortably cool, and if you do, it's comfortably warm.
Yeah.
But there's only like a whole hour of that.
Yes. Oh. Let's see. Zenfire Bird says, sweet summer child, you will melt like ice cream. Drink some water. I think we're being called out for not drinking enough water.
I mean, it's true. I shouldn't say it. Don't call me out live on my own stream like this.
I'm calling you out live on your own stream. Drink some water.
How dare you?
Easily. I'll do it again. Drink some water.
I'm being disrespected on my own stream.
Okay, but is it as disrespectful as when Zero phrases things?
You know what? It is not as disrespectful as when Zero phrases things.
So then this is just par for the course at this point. Like, this is fine because Zero is still on your streams and she phrased stuff about the genies last night. Let's see. Jack is ready for autumn because any other season he's endangered. And Javier is ready for spring.
I'm ready for not summer, basically.
I'm ready for the months where it's not horribly hot. And see, but in California, there's always the joke of like there's 2 months and it's unbearably hot and warm. And it's true. At least for Southern California. Hey, Robon, Mern, we're just chatting right now with the stream as Lyra grinds.
Yeah.
Hides her grinding away from us.
Yeah, I'm grinding at a very normal speed.
The hydration bear says hydrate or dihydrate. Says Jack. So Jack is also calling you out on your stream. Everyone's calling you out to drink some water, Lyra.
I do drink water. Sometimes.
Do you drink enough? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Your definition of enough.
A healthy amount?
That depends on your definition of a healthy amount.
Lyra, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that if it depends on my definition of a healthy amount, it's going to be not enough.
Oh. Okay. There's good news and bad news again. The bad news is I got hit by another explosion.
And the good news is the Pokemon can totally take it fine.
The good news is it's still me, and the last time I got hit by it, either was a critical hit or I was very low on health because I only took half damage from it.
Okay, thank God.
So anyways, Umbreon is fantastic.
It was the correct choice.
Imagine trying to take that as an Espeon. Tails would be dead.
I sure would be.
Oh, well. There's on the one hand, you wouldn't be able to take the hit. But on the other hand, nothing would probably get a chance to hit you. You'd probably be the one doing the one-shotting.
That's fair, especially like versus Graveler using any kind of psychic move at this point. We're done. Okay.
Everything here is all physical defense, not special. Yeah, especially like just like me. I'm not necessarily one-shotting anything, but they're all going into red health, so anything with even remotely higher attack, it's gonna knock everything out in one hit.
Let's see. Javier says drink H2O. Me and Tails guzzling down water and pumping it down into our veins, directly into our veins. I mean, I like to sip water at a reasonable pace throughout the day, as my memory permits. But yeah, also pumping it directly into our veins. Lyra, are you pumping water directly into your veins?
Of course.
I don't know if I believe you. You gotta hydrate or dihydrate, Lyra.
Hydrate.
So you don't dihydrate.
But what if I crydrate?
That's even more reason to hydrate. You gotta hydrate to crydrate. And hydrate so you don't dihydrate. I can't explain to you how much that like messed with my brain to say. It does not like this. Not one bit.
Also good news. 3 or 4 Pokemon at the proper level.
Nice.
I said 3 or 4 instead of 3 or 6.
I see. Less nice, but still nice. Zero says sigh, Drake. Heck, I'm a Psydrate.
Psyduck.
Gold duck. Zero, same rate. Zero and Jack are on the same wavelength, and they're using it to call out Lyra live on her own stream.
Disrespectful.
I give Zero credit. She's continuing the disrespect even in the comment section.
Wait, what?
From like last night was disrespecting you with phrasing, and now she got up today and jumped in the comment section to be disrespectful there.
Okay, I thought you meant on top of chatting, she actually left a comment on the stream somehow, if that's a thing you can even do.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, hold on.
Zero just breaks into our stream chat to phrase things live on stream and then just bails out.
Alright, bad news and good news.
Okay.
The bad news is there's another explosion. The good news is Sandslash can also take an explosion.
Thank God. I see.
Oh, even more
Please
good news.
think.
Okay, even more good news. That was once again a critical hit because it was hit by another explosion. It's only half health.
I see.
So basically, the Pokemon that don't one-shot anything can take a critical hit explosion.
Okay, that's good.
So we're looking pretty nice. Except for Rufus.
I'm full of...
Except for... Okay, so 2 Pokemon one-shot everything. 2 Pokemon can tank a critical hit explosion. And 2 Pokemon aren't being allowed to even look at the battlefield.
Fair.
So that's what we're looking like.
Two Pokemon are like clapping from the side, I'd like to believe. Like they're next to you, out of the way. Like when you're training the others and they're clapping.
Wait. They don't want to be next to me because sometimes I'm the one being hit by the explosions.
That's why you're getting hit by the explosions. You're shoving them out of the way. You're like, darn it, I told you, you're not allowed out here. And you shove them out of the way and you get exploded on. They're like, but you're fine. You're like, yeah, I'm an Umbreon. There's a difference.
I'm an Umbreon. You're a baby.
It's like, you're a child. A sweet summer child, unprepared for the harshness that is explosion. Happy says, is the stream over? No, Happy. Lyra's just grinding as we chat.
Fun chat times.
Fun chat time. As we talk about, Lyra trying to keep the baby children from dying.
The fun stuff. What was everyone? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna let myself be the lowest level, since the one I'll be most helpful on is the first person in the Elite Four.
Oh.
Was that...
Sorry, one more time? Oh, your music ran out for the wait screen.
Oh, it doesn't repeat.
It does not.
I mean, it's 30 minutes long, so it doesn't usually need to repeat, but
So for an interesting note, you've been grinding for at least 30 minutes.
Interesting.
Don't ask how I know this.
Don't worry, I won't, because I already know.
Jack asked, what if I just stuff my face full of cake? Jack, I really hope you're not expecting me, Miss Has a Crepe and Coffee at 10 p.m. last night, to be an angel on your shoulder when it comes to consume choices. Oh. Man, Lyra, you are making such good speed for the fact that you're grinding at a completely reasonable, normal pace.
I know, right? It's so powerful.
So I can't believe that Johto's level curve is a lie, because since Lyra here is going at a normal grinding speed and being able to get everyone up so quickly, clearly the level curve in Johto isn't that bad, isn't that right, Lyra?
No, see, what the real deal is now I'm bullying the level curve.
Lyra's like, Tails, you absolutely will not get me to say that, no. I thought, guys, I really thought I had her in a corner. I was like, haha, wait for on record to make Lyra say the Johto level curve isn't bad, then I could just like clip that out and have that like tag it on the ready in my server.
You fool. You underestimate my power. Like my ability to bully the level curve.
So Happy says, do we not have a BRB screen? Where's Charizard? What Charizard?
Well, technically we do have a BRB screen. It's kind of old. I don't think the sound stuff is set up. But I guess the sound stuff is set up.
Also, let's see. Jack says, I just ate so much cake. Good.
Would we prefer?
Lyra's just using the extreme speeds +2 priority.
There we go. And would we rather have this screen or the other screen?
No. No, I think this either of this or the Crystal stream are good screens.
What?
Nothing. Zero, be quiet. Zero and Happy, be quiet. Also, hello, Lazy Corey.
Oh, hello.
I'll fight both of you two in the chat behind the 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Actually, with how the levels are going, I actually may want to switch to me. Grinding me a bit.
Let's see. Lyra must be using the Dodrio function in Pokemon Crystal. I mean, Stadium 2. Oh, Jack's joining me on my side of the fight. I appreciate it. I don't know any context. I'm just salty about Charizard, says Jack.
I don't know. If Jack doesn't know the context, maybe we should show him the context.
No, we really shouldn't. We really don't need to show Jack the context. Nobody needs the context. Focus on grinding at a regular speed, Lyra, to further prove how good Johto's level curve is.
See, you trying to get me to prove how good Johto's level curve is just makes me wanna not.
I'm so glad that Lyra's proving with her regular speed grinding how good Johto's level curve is, because you can just regular grind real quick up to the levels you need to be.
Although let's be honest, like over 30 minutes of grinding is not really what I consider. Over 30 minutes of grinding for the Elite Four before you're ready isn't exactly what I call a good level curve.
That is still better than the Johto level curve.
The Johto level curve is still better than the Johto level curve?
Well, no, it's only 30 minutes because because for factors. Because I can't help, because as Javier said, you must be using the Dodrio function. So my brain split ways on explaining this. Anyways, then Firebird says, my dog, Sugar Ruby Cleopatra, is watching the stream. Good dog.
Good dog, yeah. I was gonna be like, hey, should I learn Screech? Then I realized I still knew Tackle. I was like, literally anything is better than that.
Also, Happy says, well, you see, Tails, some of us are actually sleep and aren't awake at 3. See, those are two different statements, Happy. I can absolutely sleep and still be awake at 3 a.m. Just because I don't get my 8 hours at the same time as you, don't question that, Lyra. Doesn't mean that I don't still get a full 8 hours. Be quiet, Zero. Zero and Lyra do not interact.
The real question is,
the real question is,
does Zero and Tails' sleep from last night combined equal 8 hours?
what did Zero sleep last night?
If when their first post in the chat has anything to say about it, also 4 hours ish, give or take.
I see. Maybe almost. Maybe. My only defense for my 4 hours of sleep last night is the fact that I had planned on getting about 7 hours of sleep before I needed to be awake for the stream. It just so happened that the construction workers at my house needed me to move my car first thing in the morning when they got here at 7 a.m.
You know what help with that?
What?
Removing some jugulars.
I see. But they're nice. I don't want to do that.
But also sleep.
But but shouldn't there be a better way to do it than that?
Finance is the only option.
Okay, peace was never an option, I see.
Yeah.
I love Zero's pouting. Jack is like, does Tail, Zero, and Lyra sleep last night equal 8 hours? And then Happy's like, dude, none of you guys sleep at a reasonable time.
Hey. I slept for 6 hours last night.
That's not the defense you think it is. I feel like Lyra has been contaminated by me and Zero and the little bit of sleep we get to be like, yeah, 6 hours is a normal amount of sleep. No, it's just me and Zero are really bad at this. Well, Zero's bad at this, and then I'm terrible at this. So, but Happy, here's the thing you forget. I like sleeping in the afternoon here because then I sleep through the hottest part of the day. 6 is actually a lot for Lyra, says Jack. I'm a little impressed. Yeah, Corey, we've been at it for a little while. Lyra's just grinding off stream. Didn't mean the pun, but pun, I guess.
So everyone's
I see you're back.
Solid level now. I know you said only Sweetie Belle and Chris, but at 50. But I also got Rufus up to 50, because that's when Grawley learns Flamethrower, and is the whole reason we're not using our sick Firestone. And not having used the Firestone on them is part of why it's so scary to use them.
That's fair. It's time.
Resume. Majestic.
Fluffy!
Congratulations, your Rufus evolved into Arcanine!
I can't get over the fact that it just gets a hair blowing in the wind shot.
Oh, I forgot. Oh. I forgot the reason I specifically wanted to evolve exactly at 50 was because it also learned Extreme Speed as an Arcanine at level 50.
Yep.
Definitely replacing Takedown. Nice. So that's 2 good moves.
Let's see. How can you sleep when it's so hot? Asked Jack. I fall asleep before it gets that hot, and once I'm asleep, I can sleep through most anything. I literally have fallen asleep during construction work and stayed asleep through it, even when it's in, like, I'm sharing a wall with where the construction work is happening. Or in the same room as it. Once I'm asleep, I'm dead to the world.
Also, let's purchase some items.
Javier says that's extreme, even though extreme speed in this game has the same priority as quick attack. No, it actually outdoes quick attack.
Does it still? I know it outdoes quick attack in later games, but I'm not confident that it does in this game. If somebody's saying that it doesn't.
Javier says, and Javier is very much a gold, silver, crystal expert. Polly says, man, I used to be that heavy a sleeper. Now I'm a really light sleeper. For me, it's always getting to sleep. Because that's my only issue is if I am woken up, getting back to sleep is like hell on earth. But for the most part, it usually takes something very deliberate to wake me up. It's like an object that like is in motion, stays in motion sort of idea. But like me with sleeping.
It's like an object that stays in motion. Is in motion, stays in motion, but in reverse. An object that stays not in motion, stays not in motion.
Yeah, an imp that is asleep stays asleep until something equal and active acts upon it, and then she wakes up and she can't get back to sleep to save her life.
Also, we're about to start the Pokemon League.
Ooh!
Exciting!
Believe in Lyra and her babies 2021.
So, I see they did not get to remodeling the room after Lorelei left and Will came in.
Nope. I think this is part of why a lot of people had like there was a weird fan theory that Lorelei is Will.
Huh.
Just in disguise. Don't know why.
Odd.
But the room being the same was part of it.
Welcome to the Pokemon League, Lara. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will, the most forgotten Elite Four member ever. Oh, that's true, but he's definitely the most forgotten Elite Four member of Kanto Johto.
Also of Tails, who forgot to completely factor him in when discussing the Elite Four earlier.
I've trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. At last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Don't tell him I have a dark type.
Let's see.
So that's what his gold, silver, crystal sprite looks like.
Oh.
Friendly reminder that I still have not. This is all new stuff for me. I've not played this far in Crystal 4 or Gen 2 at all.
Not 2. Let's see. Javier notes from Gen 2 to Gen 4. Extreme speed has +1 priority, similar to quick attack, and it wasn't until Gen 5 when extreme speed gets boosted to +2 priority.
Huh, didn't know it took that long. I would have guessed that it would have been Gen 4.
Corey notes, I hate how Will isn't standing in the middle of the room, which same. Zen Firebird says, when with Psychic, I think of icy fields. Also, they didn't have enough money to renovate the room.
Oh, we have a newly evolved Rufus, and they're using Jinx.
Oh. Let's see. Javier notes, some people said that Will is a reskin of Lorelei, since so many Pokemon and the arena is exactly the same. Also, doesn't have something to do with like same shade of red hair or something.
Maybe. Yeah, I think they do both have Jinx, and I bet they both have Slowbro too.
I feel bad because I know.
There it is.
But I feel bad because I know Will was first, but when I think of Will, I'm like, oh right, the less cool version of Lucian? Yeah. From the less cool, like, psychic type Elite Four member in a suit. Does that mean quick attack was just as fast as extreme speed until Gen 5? Zen notes all that was left of Jinx was a burnt blonde wig. I can't believe Lyra murdered a Jinx.
Curses.
Is this about the Smoochum still? The Jinx didn't deserve that for the Smoochum egg.
It's fine.
Hey, Slowbro, did you really want your physical attack up? Does that help you? Is that a thing you can utilize?
I'm guessing it was more about the physical defense.
Well, fair.
But also in this specific scenario, as you can see, my Eevee has evolved into a dark type, so that means it's not a physical attack.
Yeah, okay. See,
I probably
Corey
shouldn't
notes.
be... Oh, Corey knows what?
Oh, Corey notes that I love how Slowbro's, pardon me, crystal sprite looks at its tail. I didn't even notice. Executor.
Yes. A tree. I always imagined Executor being taller.
He's a tree, but Lyra's a treat.
A.
Of course, jinxed it. Was that too? No.
Dare you use my own move against me?
The right head of Executor is kind of creepy looking. All the heads of Executor are creepy looking is my counterpoint.
Ah.
Oh dear. Man, I love Xatu. Xatu, good burb.
How dare you quick attack me?
So I do gotta say, I love Rowlet, but when everyone was like, look at this good Borb, I'm like, look, it's following very well in the footsteps of its predecessor, but all you also need to hand it to Natu and Hoot Hoot for being the OG good Borbs.
They are good orbs. Also, shout
They're
out
so
to
good.
me for not hitting myself in confusion once in this whole match.
Nice. You gotta set a good example for your team.
Yeah. I believe it. $84. Do you think Mom will call during the Elite Four? Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I'll continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now Lara, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. So question.
So,
now
what?
Now that I beat you, doesn't that mean I get your place?
Good question.
Ah, Koga's next.
Gonna say.
Sandy Holy.
Where's my? I'm sure I had something to ask you. Oh, I just wanted to note that to this day, it still looks like when stuff is in all caps that they're like saying it louder to me. So whenever they're like, so Lyra, go on like to your things and fight the rest of the Elite Four.
I am Koga of the Elite Four.
Exactly.
Shadows, a ninja. That's why I'm shouting at you. My intricate style will be found to destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. The cutoff, so it just was like, prepare to experience my sin.
Excuse me? You're what now? Pardon? Don't like that. They had enough to renovate Bruno's room in Koga.
See, what's funny is they renovated Bruno's room into Koga, but Bruno's also one room up.
Well, I like Ariados's colors. It's also very chunky.
Like
it's good. Oh. Right. right. Koga's technically poison, but all of his stuff focuses on stats and evasive and all that
I
stuff.
don't like that.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Fear. Okay.
That didn't do nearly as much as I was afraid it would.
Same. God, is there anything more terrifying than those few seconds where you note something is happening and I just can't see?
On the bright side, that was basically a free switch.
Can't wait to have Lyra on my stream where she can experience the fear as I go, oh no, and just with no further context for several seconds. I'll just have my Pikachu out and be like, oh no.
Is that you inviting me to a Pokemon stream with you?
Maybe.
Are you sure about that, Koga?
You have a whole team. Are you sure Fortress is the one you want to go to next?
Like, I have a guess what he's planning to do, and it does make me afraid to leave Rufus in. But also, Rufus goes first, and there's no way this quad reek bug steel This bug steel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Is he trying to explode on you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to explode on me.
It was an interesting thought, I suppose.
Muck.
Just realized I had a thing I wanted to send to Jack today.
Muck is special defense, right? Yeah. Because wheezing is physical.
Yes.
And I'm just going to be rude to you before you start being rude to me. I know you're gonna do it. Oh. Interesting. Whew. Gonna... Oh right, I lowered his accuracy twice, that's why it didn't work.
Tails just says, oh no, for no reason every time they send out Pikachus. I see, that's the master plan, because I'll desensitize Lyra, because she'll just be like, oh, she's just doing it to mess with me again, and then Lyra will look on the screen as like the health bar is going down and be like, oh wait, no, actually.
Venomoth? That sounds like barbecue. You have a lot of bugs, sir.
I love Venomoth. It's a good bug.
Is he more a bug trainer than a poison trainer?
That's a good question. Let me double check.
At this point, I think it's at least even, because I believe Muck is pure. Because she's had two bug poison types, Muck, which is pure poison, and Fortress, which is bug steel. So he's currently at 3 bugs, 3 poisons.
It'll end up with 4 poison and 3 bug. So just barely inches out as a poison type.
Okay. Also, it's time for Sweetie Belle, who's still not gonna be able to outspeed this because it's a Crobat. There's the Toxic. I'm surprised it took so long, honestly. Not bad at all. When you attack, that probably won't be too bad. Yeah.
I like the probably in.
On the one hand, it's a wing attack. On the other hand, it's a Crobat.
Fair points.
Nice. That's 2 down. You're proving your worth.
So,
What's up?
I was gonna say, I just love that most of the fandom, or at least most of the Nuzlocke community, whenever I see Crobats in the comic, they're very good soft babies, and I appreciate that. Because they look like gremlins, but I see 90% of people make them good soft children, and I love.
It's the correct way to do it. It's because they've been loved the proper amount. That's wrong. There we go. Who's next? Bruno.
Aaron?
Who's Aaron?
No, Bruno. It's Bruno.
Who's is Aaron?
No, Karen.
Oh, Karen. Okay, that makes
Aaron.
much more sense.
Aaron is the bug type Elite Four member from Sinnoh.
Did they just can these rooms just shift around?
I hope so. Or else they spent a lot of money for very little reason.
Because this looks like Lance's room. I'm not sure it is what Lance's room was, but this looks like a Lance room to me.
You know why? Because Claire also had the bubbling lava. So now it's like lava's dragon types.
Yeah, and Claire, you've seen Claire's team. She definitely looks up to Lance.
Probably not just the team, but the lava. I do not.
What's up?
I do not copy Lance, and it's like, Claire, you turned the whole gym lava related right after your brother did that or your cousin did that for his Elite Four room. So it's a coincidence.
We both grew up watching the same cartoons and getting into the lava stuff.
It's fine.
I was trained to be extreme because I believe in our potential. That's how I became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Lara? You'll be blown down to our overwhelming power.
Jack needs to become powerful and defeat his internet.
Jack does need to beat his internet. Up on top! I don't think I actually have anything super good against writing when I think about it.
No, we were talking about that. There's nothing really specific for fighting or dark, right?
Yeah.
It's just gonna have to be good old-fashioned fighting. Which is probably gonna be focusing on using their weak special defenses against them. Oh, I guess if you wanted to use like an X-Defend or something here, right?
Yeah.
It's like, alright, jerk. I'll use this turn to set up too. And my setup will last even longer and be way more helpful. And wow, okay, you didn't even feel that. That was just mean. Let's see. Tekken. Zen Firebird says, Tekken, losing Pokemon gets tossed into the lava.
Oh, it survived on 1 HP. Okay.
Let's see. Jack says, I would, but I definitely couldn't watch the stream. I'm growing in power come November. Jack, we love to see it. Jack, when are you gonna join us in streaming once you get your good net?
I feel like it's not gonna be as strong, but I do have Gust on Bell.
I feel like it's this poor Hitmontop is just trying to stay up. You know, it's like dizzy, having trouble spinning, and then like you just like were like, whew, like just blew a little, like not even a proper gust, just like sighed really hard on it and it fell over. It's Zero's favorite Pokemon design, Hitmonchan. Guys, she loves Hitmonchan so much.
It's her favorite. I still remember that art piece I did. Ow. I would have been worried about getting hit by an electric type move if it wasn't Hitmonchan using
Yeah. That was always like the funny thing was it's like he got that coverage, but it was so he couldn't use any of them because I believe they're all special.
Yep.
So it's like you got it, but yay, you can't do anything. Net will be defeated come November, says Jack. Jack, I believe in you. Ooh, Jack's gonna try streaming twice a week once he has the power.
Ooh, that was a crit hit, okay. I was like, that's a lot of damage when it was just a critical hit. Which means it was hitting harder than double damage because we also have the X defend up.
Yeah. Let's see. Once a week an art stream and once a game stream.
Hey,
Heck
that's
yeah.
exactly what I did when I first started streaming.
Yeah. Now it's all games all the time. I still say art streams are much harder, personally, to me. All y'all who can do them and remain entertaining while drawing, powerful.
I did them. I can't guarantee that I remained entertaining while drawing.
Oh, wow. Machamp is also chunkier. Wow, Machamp actually looks pretty threatening in this, right? Like, leaning forward with that and, like, the very chunky muscles. And dead. Alright.
The key word in that being, looks. Also, Bruno became more fighting type and got rid of one of his Onyx.
Good. And for probably the Hitmontop, I'd imagine?
Probably.
Okay, so you know the way Onyx was just twisting the rocks around in its little animation?
Uh-huh.
Does that count as, like, it flexing, do you think?
Sure?
Can Gyarados flex in a similar way, do you think? Is that how Knuckles flexes his muscles?
Sure. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. What does Claire start? What does Claire start with?
Dragonair.
Wait, not Claire. Karen.
Umbreon?
Umbreon. We love to see it.
Yeah. That's fair. Let's see. Jack says, IDK, I just kind of vibe for art streams. I'm just bad at commentary, so I think my art streams would be easier. Unexpected. No, see, being bad at commentary is part of why I have issues with doing art streams for me. Can never think of stuff to say. That's why my best art streams were ones where my friends join me.
And Karen to Elite 4. You're Lyra? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing. And they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try and entertain me. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Umbreon.
I love its little animation. It looks like it's hissing at you. The way its like back goes up and so it looks like a hissing cat, which is very good.
I forgot. Dark is special, so it's actually going to do some decent damage. Haha! You missed, you fool! Ooh.
Primate, Poliwhirl, Heracross, he had those options and went with a rock that goes down to a few bubbles. Look, we never said Bruno was smart. We never said that he chose his team well. We just said he switched out one Onix for a new Pokemon. I love like the way Umbreon's like eyes look in this one. Like it's very pretty gold. What's Umbreon's? Umbreon's much worse as a special defense, right?
No, it's physical.
Oh, its physical is weaker?
Yeah. And I don't think either is much worse. I believe one is 130 and the other is 110. So it's like really good at both.
Let me see which one is what.
Gosh, dang it.
Confused?
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yep, physical defense 110, special defense 130.
I wonder if they'll ever make another tanky one where like it puts the 3 good stats into attack, defense, special defense, and HP again.
Mm-hmm.
But have the HP be the 130 or 110. Because Vaporeon does have the 130 HP, but it's supposed to be like able to take a hit and give a hit. So I believe it's 110 is special attack, I think.
Okay. But Karen barely has 3 dark types.
On the bright side, she's about to no longer have any non-dark types. On the bright side, her dark types are much easier to take care of than her non-dark types are easier to take care of than her dark types.
Why was it still wiggling its leg?
Was that the smartest decision game, Dara?
Yeah, wait.
Bye.
Because it just... All you have to do is switch out to end it, right?
Yep. And with the way...
Maybe... Yeah, you would want a mean look first.
Yeah. I forgot Murkrow has was here.
Yeah, Murkrow is here as one of like the 3 dark types. You got Murkrow, you got Houndour, and you got Sneasel. The good children that you can't get until either post game or well, not all of them post game, but one's in Kanto and then one's Mount Silver, I believe.
Well, so one's post game and the other's post game.
Yeah.
Oh,
one's like advanced post game.
I was like, who can I possibly use against this fire type? I don't have anything good against. Suicune, Sweetie Belle glancing back at me with a confused look.
Hello? It's like when you were like, who could possibly take this Pokemon's hit, and your whole team looks at you, and it's like you're like, who could I do to take this one on, and your whole team glances to Sweetie Belle. Also, I'm sorry. There's technically one more dark type in Gen 2.
No.
It's Tyranitar.
I'm like, who could possibly take on this fire type? I don't have anything against that. Suicune looks at me like, and the whole rest of the team who saw the incident with me like, who could possibly take this hit? She's just like, no, she's just like this. Don't question it. Well, aren't you good? I like that in the trainer.
Suicune leans over like, is she joking?
Wait.
And they're just like, no.
Wait, it's the line. We have to give it proper attention. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That's only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, champion. The champion is waiting. You understand what's important. You went with your favorites and not with the legendary Suicune.
Hey, what if the legendary Suicune is your favorite?
You raise a fair point. What is Lance start with?
Probably a monologue. Oh, you mean Pokemon? Probably the Gyarados.
Gyarados. I don't really have anything super good against Gyarados.
I feel like I can sense Javier being like, man, wouldn't it be cool to have an electric type right now? Wouldn't it be cool to have a really strong electric type Pokemon?
Well, you know what I can say right now? Wouldn't it be cool to have like a Pikachu or a Raichu?
Wouldn't it be cool?
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
It would be. Javier says Gyarados. He starts with Gyarados. Why are you saying that in all caps? I'm a little afraid, Javier.
Well, since I'm a little afraid too, I'm going in front. If I die... Yeah.
If I die, I guess the stream's canceled, everyone. The statues!
I've been waiting for you. Lyra, I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us, as the most powerful trainer, as a Pokemon League champion. I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Hey, Tails.
Yes?
Just to double check, you said you weren't streaming today, right?
I'm not streaming today. Don't worry about the time.
Thank goodness. It's everyone's favorite song that we all associate with Red and not Lance.
I
wonder if Ash is gonna face Lance.
It would be fun. If I remember, like, Anime Lance is nice.
Yeah, he is. And he's definitely a part of that, like, master top rank class in the tournament that Ash is currently in.
Oh.
So he is like a valid person Ash could face.
Give me Lance.
Okay, that's not what I want to see, but not terribly bad either.
Rain Dance?
Yeah. What do you mean it failed?
Screech, but it failed. What? What the heck is the fail condition for Screech? Beat up this Dracula wannabe. Happy says, are we still deathless or did I miss a kill? That sure is a question. Guilty for making such a remark about my poor electric sheep. Javier, I'm not trying to make a remark about your electric sheep that passed away. I'm making a remark on how you're like, hey, you know how much better gold and silver are because Mareep is there? Let's see. Lance. I only associate this to Red and not Lance. Man, let's see. Screech is not really that accurate.
Yeah, I think the failed text actually means it missed in this game because it's weird like that.
Huh. I like the way Screech like shakes stuff. Also, I really like this. This is really funny to me, Lyra, because I'm imagining you with the very cute trainer hat and bow you're wearing, and you got on the battlefield and you're just screaming.
It's the fear. Speaking of the fear.
Confuse no more. Hyper Beam. That sure is a move. That sure is a move. That sure is a okay, alright.
That sure is a physical move when Gyarados is really good at physical attacking.
Yeah.
His physical defense is the lower of its stats.
That was the next thing I was gonna say. That sure is a physical move. That sure is a physical move on a physical attacker.
Lance, what are you doing? Stop having good Pokemon.
Yeah. I want it to be like, so Lance, why do you use Gyarados when it's not like a dragon? As like he's like, it sure uses Hyper Beam like a dragon, doesn't it? You're like, you know what? That's a fair point. I can't argue. Excuse me while I go to the Pokemon Center.
Dragonite number 1.
Let's see. Javier, Javier says, I don't know, Tails, your track record isn't the best either. What, of like, Mareeps or... Jack says, I mean, Javier has a point. Have you seen and used the Mareep line? Mareep line is one of my all-time fave. It's also one of my faves.
Oh, Thunderwave me?
Glances at the Nuzlocke I'm doing a comic on.
Excuse me?
Wow, Thunderwave and then Thunder. This is the weaker of the Dragonites, too. Oh, I'm sorry, it's one of the 2 even matching of the 3 Dragonites. I did it once!
Hello, cat.
Hello, cat.
Dragonite is so cute.
It's very murderous right now, but it's also cute. So is that 2 Thunders in a row?
It is 2 Thunders in a row.
That's rude.
It is rude.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So, the good news is only one of them has Thunder.
That's what I was thinking.
Also, its accuracy is 70, so that really was just rude.
Okay, no, it's no longer rude. It got 2 in a row, but out of 4 it missed half, so we're officially on the lucky end of the spectrum.
There we go. What do we worry about? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, I have a feeling that one will have been the toughest of this.
I'm guessing it's not really factoring the fact that Sweetie Belle knows Aurora Beam. Otherwise I can't quite tell why I'd want to use another Dragonite.
Yeah.
Shout out to how bulky Dragonite are though. They're taking a quad effective move from a Pokemon 4 levels higher than them. Okay.
Look at how chonky Dragonite is in this sprite. Look at how huggable it is. I love.
I bought these specifically for a scenario like this. Why don't you use some of these full heals so I can get rid of the paralysis and heal up in one turn?
Might be helpful. I hope to get a Dragonite in my team
I also hope to get a Dragonite in my team sometime. I'm hoping that sometime is the post game of this playthrough.
Jack says, fun fact, Cass got a in-game Cass got a Dratini. Another fun fact, it died immediately after I spent a decade in the game corner. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, wow, you have just been so long in the game corner for that Pokemon. That is painful.
And if the 47 ones lived, how much health is this one gonna have left? Safeguard. Oh yeah, my Dragonair actually knows Safeguard. Also, shout out to the fact that Dragonite evolves at level... The Dragonair evolves at level 55, so all of these Dragonites are too low level to be evolved.
Powerful. They must be wild caught.
You know, not many people use that logic.
No? Can you not find below level wild all the time?
You totally can. You totally can, but not many people remember that.
Ah. What? Yeah, that's why I love Dragonite so much. Orange and chomp.
Okay. Shout out to okay, of course that happened.
Of course, critical hit.
Faulkner, who just, I believe, I may be remembering wrong. I may have it switched backwards, but I think Faulkner. What level is Faulkner's Pidgeotto?
It's like Isn't it like 9
Okay.
in here?
If it's 9, it might be oh, there's the Hypermirian. Oh, it's just Nita.
Let me see. Yeah, in Crystal, it's Pidgeotto is level 9.
Okay. I knew there was a fun fact with Faulkner, but I didn't know wasn't quite sure on the details. I believe in Yellow, you can catch Pidgeotto at level 7 in Viridian Forest. So
cool.
That's one there's actually an the canon in-game way to get.
Oh, huh. See, Jax's lies. Lance cashed in on that forced evolution sonar that Team Rocket used at the Lake of Rage. Okay, sure. Or caught it wild.
Man, Suicune sure is just like anti-Lance, isn't he?
Yep. Huh, the Charizard sprite animation wasn't that impressive.
Yeah, do you think that Charizard was already popular enough to be in the intro of this game, the Gold and Silver, for no reason whatsoever, so you think they would have put more effort into it?
Yeah, that's why I was watching because I'm like, okay, it's already like super popular at this point, so like they must have gone hard on it. But that really wasn't that impressive, especially after I saw Blastoise, where it's like its cannon moved, its back moved, it narrowed its eyes. It had like a whole range of stuff, but that wasn't much.
Guys, it's over.
Ooh.
But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion for the 3rd time in my life. I got, $100. We got the cash money for that. Woo. You become truly powerful. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you'll continue to grow strong with your Pokemon.
Imagine you get a call from your mom like right now.
It's funny because I had no clue that Mary ran in here, so I was like, "Who is this? Did my mom just run in?"
So now I'm remembering why in Blooming Glory, like they characterized Mary as like crazy about getting her story. Because I'm like, that's an interesting characterization, and then her busting into this chamber that you know she is not allowed in.
Either that, or she beat up all the other Elite Four members. The Pokemon, you ask? No, we already beat their Pokemon. She fist fought them all, including Bruno.
Now that's all on camera. I would watch that. I'd watch that. I'd watch her beat up Bruno and then get by.
Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. Okay, Professor Oak is here. Maybe he got the permission. And then
Maybe.
She just blasted through. Ira, it's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive. Your conquest of the league is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Pokemon were outstanding too, because they believe in a trainer they serve. I read that. I definitely read that. Don't worry, guys. Congratulations, Ira. Let's interview the brand new champion. Whoa, now. But this brand new champion is a strong word. I'm definitely taking the spot back and leveling again, getting my level 80 team out. Let's see you beat this one. This game could be a bit too noisy. Could you come with me? Oh wait, we haven't done the interview. Apparently some rules she won't break. Since she's only pacing in front of that door instead of busting through it. It's been a long time since I last came here. About 3 years. This is where they honor the league champions for all eternity. The courageous Pokemon are also indicated. Here today, we witnessed the rise of the new league champion. Sort of. I'll be back in 5 seconds. Trainer who is compassionate for and trust towards all Pokemon. Trainer who succeeds through perseverance and determination. The new league champion who has all the makings of greatness. Allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Save record, do not turn off. It's me. It's Rufus Arcanine.
It was very fitting in the end that you put yourself first.
Yeah. Sandy the Sand Slash. Sweetie Belle the Suicune.
Sweet.
Freya the Dragonair, who did not get to look at this Elite Four at all. Oh!
Has she even been on the screen, like, since she evolved?
When she evolved, she did. Also,
yeah,
Chris wasn't in the Elite Four at all either. I totally was thinking I should have used Chris against the Onyx just so she got in there a bit, but I forgot.
Oops.
Oops. Professor Oak's reading of the Pokedex. You need to fill up the Pokedex. Catch different kinds of Pokemon. Oh, hey, I believe that jingle that just played is actually what the subscriber notification would be if you subscribed on YouTube.
Oh. Oh, 231 hours. Holy smokes.
No, I definitely don't have speed up because it's definitely normal game and whatnot. But if I did, it would totally be playing at 1000%. Which, where's 10,000? I think it's actually 10,000%.
Fire, I have a quick question.
What's up?
So them showing the little walking Pichus at the top as this plays, is that like bringing you solace? Oh, followed by Smoochum. Or is it teasing you, but now I know exactly what the answer is.
Look deep in your heart, Tails. You know exactly what the answer is.
I was like, are you like cute? Or are you like, oh, look at that Pokemon I didn't get? Or was it like a mix of both? But then the fact that it is specifically followed by Smoochum, the game knows what it's doing.
The game knows what it's doing, and it will not hesitate to beat me up.
Apparently, oh my god, this Ditto dance. Look at this Ditto like get funky. This Ditto is dancing like its life depends on it, all with a face that says, no big deal. No big D.
So, knock on wood. Let's hope it doesn't jinx it. But for the main part of the... Let's hope it doesn't jinx the post-game, but for the main part, there was a death of Nuzlocke. No one died.
Yay!
And it's a game a generation I haven't played since like 2011, and a region I haven't played since 2011, and a generation I haven't played since like 2005 or 6.
It's just because you're that powerful.
Or maybe it's because you're that powerful.
Maybe it's just because we're that powerful.
Hey.
Jack's like, that Ditto is hypnotizing. Yeah, like, I could watch that Ditto dance, like, all day long. No deaths for now.
For now.
Knocking on wood. I'm so glad, like, this desk is made of wood.
Same. Yeah. And we've decided, I think we've been pretty open about it in the past few streams, that we're gonna go ahead and take on the post game, if only to like have one stream to clear up the room space for all the gyms, and to try and see how maybe we can take down the one stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm really curious to see. Is like how much of this boss gauntlet can you get done at once? I think that's a fun angle to come at the post game with. Because like the Kanto gyms are not challenging at this point. But it is like a fun way to challenge it to pose it as how many can you get done in this amount of time.
Yeah, and it is kind of nice to be doing it, because when I finished the PMD DX streams, Crystal was intended to be my immediate follow-up. And the reason I didn't was because I wanted a shorter game and didn't want another game with a super long post game that was going to make it take forever to finish immediately
Uh-huh.
afterwards. So taking on that post game that's going to make the streams longer uh, validates that decision I made.
Fair.
Are there any shorter Pokemon games?
I was just trying to think. I personally feel Gen 1 is not that long. I think I streamed it, and even with mine taking longer because I had level limits and stuff, so every stream I ended up having to do some grinding on it. I think it only took like 6 streams. Like, Gen 1 just did not take anything. And I don't know much about the full plot. I cannot remember it of like the after game plot of Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I don't remember how. I don't think the Sevi Isles took that long.
Oh, we just got called by Professor Elm. Hello, Lyra. I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Well, this is a convenient time to look at it.
It's like, oh, well, thank you for calling while I was in town.
Ah, there you are. I called because I have something for you. See? It's the SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon Kanto. We did it! I put the SS ticket in the key pocket. The ship departs from Olivine. We knew that already. I did. I was just thinking, like, I'll help you tell me where the ship is, because I have no clue. After all, you traveled all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Professor Oak in Kanto. We are doing the post game now, and as long as by now you mean next week, because it's been 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
If Tails were streaming today, she should have started already. This is a special treat with how late it's going, because we normally could not go this late.
It was the Elite Four. It's a big day.
It's a big day. Convenient how that lined up.
It really is. Like, it worked out perfectly. Because as you were grinding, I was like, this actually worked out perfect that I couldn't stream my normal stream today.
Yeah. I was looking at that time. I was like, ooh, we're gonna be cutting it real close. No, and then like, as we were walking to the lens, I was like, wait, you're not streaming today, right?
Tails is free.
Yay! But yeah. As I said, normally we're long done by now. So I think we'll end it off there.
Hey. Great job, Lyra.
I just want to note that Jack is betraying me. He's like, if I want death, do I knock on plastic?
See, this is why Jack and Zero need to talk Nuzlocke, because both of them are like, oh, no deaths? But like, is it even a Nuzlocke then?
I definitely note that Nuzlocking, like a playthrough that you watch someone play a Nuzlocke being deathless, is much more satisfying than a comic made off of a deathless one.
Yeah,
you definitely have to like do the comic right for the deathless one to work. But with when you're watching them play, like when those health bars are scrolling down, it still feels like a Nuzlocke even if it doesn't hit 0.
Yeah, exactly. I love this. Let's see, knock on wood. Wait, are you doing the post game now? Fair enough. Free, so I can drop spoilers in our group chat. And I agree with Jack. Thank you for streaming, Lyra.
Yeah, thanks y'all for coming. It's been a super fun time. Especially with you, Tails. Well,
thank you. I just realized now we have to change all of the subtitle stuff to Lyra's bullying Kanto.
Oh, we do.
Johto is done. It's free of its bully. It took its bully, threw her on a ship, and sent her to its older brother Kanto.
And Jack says he likes a good 2 to 5 deaths. And that agrees with me. I'm guessing with you have to do a comic, right, if it's deathless, but a stream or let's play still feels like it because there's still the stress of like, oh no, it's going down, stop.
Yeah.
Because we definitely have had like more than a few close calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in that later half, like at least 3 of those later gyms had some real tough spots.
Hi, Jasmine. I see you with your iron tail that kept hitting and only missed once.
We bullied Morty. He was like, he called up everyone else, was like, step up your game.
What happened was we bullied Whitney especially, and she went crying to all the other gym leaders, and Morty didn't have enough time to like beef up. Everyone else did.
I don't know. Whitney was like one of the least bullied gym leaders in the first half.
Yes, but Whitney cries easily, so she got on the phone with those tears and told everyone that we're terrible.
I prefer to think that Whitney did that. No one believed her. We walked up to Morty with the umbrella and extra bullied him, and he was like, wait, no, Whitney was right.
Look, I know you're not going to believe me when I say this, but Whitney wasn't exaggerating, and everyone's like, oh.
Beautiful. But yeah, next week we'll start the post game and start bullying Kanto. And by bullying, I mean bullying the routes, so we can clean them all up and just like fly between all the gyms and see how many we can take on in 2 weeks.
Heck yeah, sounds like a fun plan to me.
It will be a fun plan. But before that, next Thursday, I will be continuing Metroid Fusion, which once again, I forgot, I don't quite remember how long the game is, but that may be the finale of Metroid Fusion. And the whole 2D Metroid series until Dread comes out next month? Yeah, it's September.
September started next month. You're so close.
Just a little over a month?
It's so close.
Soon. Right, and after that, next Friday, I'll be taking on some more Heroes 4, I almost said 5, with Zero, where we follow Solner and his strong arms to try and find the Rainbow Crystal, which is very on brand for me and Tails.
Hell yeah. And don't forget, Zero will be there phrasing things and corrupting children.
Phrasing things and corrupting children, assuming we get back to the children next stream. which hopefully we will. Hopefully I'll actually remember to grind today. Well, not today, but over the next week, unlike I did for Crystal. Which, thankfully, I don't actually have to do for Crystal this time. I feel like since we're just doing like the in-between stuff, we don't quite have to grind.
Yeah. No need to bully Kanto more than you're already capable of bullying it.
Just bully them the normal amount, not the Morty.
Exactly.
But yeah. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.